Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into the stream. I'm Eric. With me is Alex and Greg.
Hello.
And we have a very special day today. We dropped the Racer update for the game. So, free update if you got the game. It's also on sale right now, 33% off. So, if you haven't hopped in, today's the day. So, go ahead and get that. We're going to be doing a little bit of playing in the Racer here, and then in just a few minutes, we're going to get started and actually build a Racer together. So, you can join us in the chat on Twitch and on Steam and give us some suggestions as we build and create a new racetrack together. So get started here.
All right.
Yeah.
So as you can kind of see from the Racer core game that we have in there, there's 3 different kind of cars that you can choose. Light car, medium car, heavy car. Each of them has a different speed, different handling. So as you're playing, you can kind of pick what kind of style works best for you. Alex will show off some of his superior driving skills as we're playing. There's power-ups that you can see. There's power-ups that you can pick up. There's 3 different kinds, I believe.
Yep.
There's a shooting.
EMP right there.
Yep. There's an EMP that you can drop on the ground behind you that cars will crash into and stun them. There's an ammunition one that you can pick up that allows you to shoot. There's a turbo boost one. They're all one-time use, correct?
Yep.
And they go away. But then you can just run over one of the icons again and then pick them up. The AI drivers will pick them up and try to use them on you as well.
And I love the drift boost too.
It's a lot harder now than it used to be.
The level does have some built-in shortcuts that you can take, as well as if you're creative when you're driving, there's some other ways to shortcut some of the level.
Made it.
Nailed it.
Perfect.
And the environment here we call Dawn City. So it's kind of like a cyberpunk future world.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, big credit to the art team. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of new
Yeah.
assets you guys can use to build all kinds of cool stuff. Look at that city. I want to
Yeah.
go there.
Yeah, I'm really excited to use it to take it out of the driving world and actually put in like platforming or first-person shooter type stuff or whatever, and actually have a pre-built city to already start using. I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, if you follow the track, you'll get reset.
Look at that. You got some crazy flying stuff up in the sky.
Yep, got your little mini map up in the upper corner that
Yeah.
tracks where you're at, goes through your opponents. Stuff on the bottom shows your ammunition and your speed, correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, bottom left is the kind of your power up, which is that beam gun right now, and then my speed. And bottom right is the health bar. You can take damage from certain gameplay things.
Mm-hmm.
I also love the confetti in the third city block
Yeah.
here. So that was Dan, one of our artists, threw a party for everybody in
Nice.
that block,
Oh,
which I love.
I'm trying to get one of those beam guns and fall back again so we can get some more guys. Boost. I want the boost.
Yes.
And you can actually use lenses as well. If you want to pump up your speed maybe, or
Want to cheat a little
Maybe-
bit? Yeah.
yeah.
Be like, okay, I need a little more max speed there. Put it a little higher.
yeah.
A little better handling would be nice too. That's good enough for now. Hop back in.
Nice.
I should have more acceleration too. That would have helped. It's
Mhm.
alright. Boost gives you pretty good
That'll
acceleration.
do it.
Boost anyway. It boosts, yeah, boost kind of handle acceleration for you. So I'll definitely cruise it now. It's gonna be hard to. That's very different controls suddenly now. So okay, all right, we get used to this. Whoop, whoop. Oh yeah, I can take those turns like a pro.
You don't even need a drift boost.
Show
Yeah,
them the
I got it.
shortcut this time. Pop down there. So this is like one of the built-in ones that takes you a little bit under the city, cuts some stuff off.
Save some time when you run.
Mm-hmm.
Got all the giant jumps. That's part
This
of
is
course.
going to be a big jump. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Don't need that track. Didn't need it.
That was awesome. I like it.
Aaron here. Try like a. Oh, I didn't make. I was trying to hit it and bounce off. Boost me.
You're super far ahead of those guys now. Huh?
Oh yeah, of course.
Nice.
And you got to make sure you hit the checkpoints. Where are the checkpoints in this level?
Oh, so the checkpoints are kind of a hidden thing behind the scenes. They're designed to prevent cheating and only that. They're not really a player-facing thing. They're more of a designer like, hey, don't let you cheat. So if I turned around here and I kind of ran back for the checkpoint here and went through again, I don't complete a lap for nothing. Cause that would be kind of cheap. I can go ahead and loop around right here, come right back through, and we'll see that I'm still on lap 3 of 3. I haven't gone through the actual hidden checkpoints yet.
Uh-huh.
So we'll go over that a bit later when we're placing the actual level down there. But you want to make sure you place your checkpoints where players are going to not miss by accident, only kind of by cheating on purpose.
Like Alex is doing right now.
Yeah, yeah.
See if you can clear this wall right here with your jump. If you go fast enough, if you can jump it.
Oh, you got to up your hop height.
I know, it doesn't let you. Oh, that's true. We can modify the jump height.
Yeah.
Let's stop for a cart first.
Yeah.
Here. It's important to stop first before you try and hack your cart.
Because I'll keep driving without you.
Yeah, I had gas and it keep going.
Nice.
Inertia and momentum is conserved.
Hop height. Let's put this at 2. Now we can jump and get my acceleration up to 10. Really feel good about that now.
Taking that big jump is probably my favorite shortcut in the game.
Oh, there we go. Some air.
I like it.
Get that boost plate and let's go for a ride here.
You can also
but braking
steer
on
in
high,
the
though.
air, which is a little known.
Oh yeah, of course.
Little known thing in the car world.
Yep. You land around the track. Bam. Bam. There we go.
I don't know if I can get a checkpoint there. Might have skipped a checkpoint now.
Oh, that might be bad.
I might have skipped a checkpoint.
I guess we'll find out.
That's,
You still have time to lap them if you did.
I might have time. We'll see. Yeah, we get some more boost here. There we go. Extra boost is good to have.
Alright, so when we start putting some of this stuff together, let's modify our car immediately to do some crazy stuff.
Okay, they get like a faster or slower or whatever car, right?
Yeah, I like that idea. And
Hey!
Minute 45. We did cheat, but still a good lap time.
nice.
All right.
Pretty good.
So let's go ahead and let's go to the editor directly here.
Yeah, so we're going to hop in. We're going to start
open that.
building a racer.
Yeah.
Or modifying one. Maybe a little both.
Yeah, we can show off the main scene a little bit first,
Right.
kind of show them what it looks like.
You were going to say the
Right now.
checkpoints and stuff like that, right? So
Yeah.
it'd be a good idea to show how the real
It's like,
one
yeah,
was
take a
built.
picture of a full one, then we'll go to the mini one.
Sure.
Then we'll make our own. It's kind of a good
Mhm.
path here.
The anatomy of the racer.
Yeah, this is the entire racer right here. You can see there's kind of 3 different city blocks that you drive through. Go in the actual details over here. Here, what controls the laps. If I want to have 99 laps, I could make it a really long, annoying race. It'd be super enjoyable, but there it is.
And that is the race data under gameplay
Yeah.
logic.
What else-
Yeah,
what
at least
else is
down
in there?
That have the array of checkpoints as well there, so we can kind
Okay.
of see what these are. This is the first one. Is usually on your start point. Makes sense. Is how the first one is how you finish a lap.
Mhm.
Crossing that one in order.
And you just have to cross that plane, basically,
yeah,
right?
go through with the box. Yeah, go through this box, and then as soon as you do that, that's the lap
Yep.
done. But only if it's your current active checkpoint. So after you go
Right.
through that one,
Then the
this one
next
here is next. So
Okay.
technically speaking, if you went from that checkpoint to this checkpoint in a straight line, it would count. You don't have to get this whole loop over here. It's just really hard not to.
Mhm.
Yep.
And over here, you can see checkpoint number 2 is right
Yep.
there, which would actually hit that just barely by going across it. If we had went over there instead, it would have been illegal, not allowed. But if you, as a designer, you can be like, hey, we want to allow that, put this over there, that's totally fine. You can make sure it's big enough to cover your whole track.
And are the waypoints linked together somehow so they know that they're going from one to the other? Or?
Yeah, we'll put it in a second here. So checkpoints are kind of, all the way through here. You can see this one has 5 total.
Mm-hmm.
I think it probably should be a little wider to be fair. That's probably not ideal. That should be,
And you have to cross through the actual
yeah.
box.
Yeah, this is kind of
Right.
the anti-cheat mechanism. So
Yeah.
you have to go to at least these 6 points in order to finish a lap. You can't cut across the entire world.
Yeah.
Waypoints. Waypoints are used for the AI. You don't need them as a player, but the AI does. Let's go on the waypoint path collection here. We have a start and an end waypoint.
Okay.
Start waypoint 1 is already right in front of the line, and it points to waypoint 2.
And these are the respawn? Or
No,
what,
these
what
are
the
what
waypoints?
the AI uses to help navigate. It has sensors
Okay.
for like avoiding walls, avoiding holes, steering towards power-ups, towards boost plates, avoiding EMP, stuff like that. But additionally, it needs to know like, hey, where am I trying to get to?
Okay.
Because just telling it to go to the checkpoint would be, oh, it's really, really, really far away, and not necessarily going to be the best way to get there.
Yeah.
It's a more precise kind of. You can like specify the curve and such. So
Mm-hmm.
each waypoint points to the next waypoint on the list there. So you can go 1, go
Okay.
to 2, Let's go 2. I tell them, like, hey, take this turn here. Follow along here. Take it a little wide here with the tight turn. You can kind of give them a little extra. They don't follow exactly. It's more of an approximation. It helps you give them a little more control of where you're going there. Here we kind of said drive through that entire curve. It's pretty straight. They can figure out how to get through that by themselves. You don't have to be that precise.
And what's the weight setting?
So the weight, I'll get it right here. So not 29 right here. We see, hey, over here. Let's back up 28 first. So we can see where we're coming from. Or 18. All right. So off of here, you come down here. 19. Now we're entering the city. Cart's driving down here. We're coming in here. You can turn left or right here, so that there is a branch. It says, "Hey, go to branch A1 or branch B2."
And they're weighted.
And they're weighted equally currently. So 50-50 choice. But I could be like, "Hey, I really think they should go left more often. Put this down to 0.5. That's fine. But with up to 10, if you want to make it really extreme, you can do whatever you want there.
Yeah.
It's kind of mathematical. Like, hey, which is more likely to go to?
Okay.
And then branch A1 goes to 8. Goes over here. Oh, this way. Goes that way. Branch A2 is over there. And finally out, whereas B1 goes to B2, then B3. They're not symmetrical there. They're different track
and
pieces
then they
there.
eventually meet back up to another waypoint.
Exactly. So, so B3 goes to waypoint 22, as does A2. So 22 then goes 23, etc. Down to 30, which goes to the second branch there at the very end. We have this branch here. You can go left or right here. So A1 goes right and it cuts through it and goes.
And then there's a whole bunch of branches for each of these sections.
They actually only pick 2 paths. It's kind of like a figure 8 style.
Gotcha. So they go one or they go the other. They won't swap it every corner.
Right.
But you could
you
set it up.
You could make them do that, but it's a lot harder to do that as a turn for the AI to make that. They certainly can do it, but it's going to slow them down.
Gotcha.
So yeah, this goes kind of crossing here, making as few turns as possible basically while doing it. Is the kind of the optimal idea for the AI to do. That's that path there compared to the other one.
And the AI is automatically built to follow the waypoints.
Yeah,
users
so
don't have to do anything else.
Right,
on
yeah.
that.
The way it functions behind the scenes here is we have the start and the end, and they kind of have a way to path through them. When the race begins, each AI basically picks a path out ahead of time. Says, hey, I'm going to take this path here, makes all the decisions ahead of time, and follows them until he gets to the checkpoint. Once he's done that, he then says, okay, give me a new path, and gets a second path for his next lap. So he actually changes between laps which way he goes.
Oh, cool. And is that embedded in, like, if you added if you wanted to add another enemy, or I guess not enemy, another competing cart?
Yeah.
That's
so the carts have no hookup to anything whatsoever. So I have a racer right there. I could be like, hey, I really want to have some more guys in there. So we're going to take racer. Let's put in another heavy guy. Drag him into the AI folder. I should probably drag him on the scene. Oh, he's going to be now. Not quite where I wanted him, but it's okay. We'll get him over there.
He's a flying heavy.
We'll put him there directly. It's a bit easier.
Also appreciate that there's a puddles folder. It's good.
You gotta have your puddles, man.
Gotta have puddles.
Gotta keep it organized too. It's very important to organize the puddles.
Yes.
Let him load in there. There we go. Turn him to face the right direction. It's helpful. And he's in there. And he also has their own stats as well. So we can go on the racer heavy down here and say, hey, here's the heavy stats, but each heavy could be different. In fact, I believe Brennan, our creative director, went through and customized them a little bit to have a little bit of personality for each one. Very, very minor. You don't want to have the heavy is still faster. Right. The point of being heavy, making like, oh, he's a little more accelerating, he's a little slower, etc., etc. A whole bunch of things right here you can do. I won't go over all of them right now, but a whole bunch of different stuff you can change. This is just the stats for the AI, or for AI or player. You also have your stats as well. Under the avatar, race avatar, you have an identical stat section. So players and AI, same stat, each of them. Choose whatever you want to. So you can be like, hey, we want to have more hit points, be healthier, because you can take damage in certain levels.
And this is an even more robust extension of what you were looking at in the lenses, essentially.
Right,
yeah.
You're
going and adjusting. This is the full stats.
Yeah, and right here, you also, for your game, like, I don't want to have my speed hackable, you can turn that off in that menu there. It's actually on the racer itself, but yeah. Here are the actual hyperbolas of the racer. And other pieces. The racer's right there, and we also have the capsule clouder, rigid body, motion control, and stuff down there as well. All normal pieces are there. If you're familiar with our previous characters, like Captain and Black Claw, there's a lot of things that are shared between them. It's kind of a goal. You can see we have a motion controller, which is on both of those things, that controls how a character period moves. The health controller, how damage is taken. Rigid body has physics.
Your collision.
All that stuff. We're trying to keep it the same. This one has the script at the end. Instead of being Captain Black Claw, it is Racer Player or Racer AI.
and she could be in here probably as a racer as well, presumably.
You could play as her. Yeah, you definitely could play as her. It's
We could swap visuals.
yeah. In theory,
Yeah.
yeah. We could even on the racer avatar, we could delete his visuals and put in Captain Blacklaw. Although this one is being controlled by the cart selection, so let me go on to that real quick here. That should be under gameplay UI, cart selection screen. So here is the cart selection screen. It's kind of controls that first thing we saw there, which was like you can pick the light, medium, or heavy cart and their stats. So they actually have stats underneath here. You can choose the stats they're going to choose essentially, light, medium, or heavy. And you can see right in here, there's a racer option. So the first one is light with light visuals, medium visuals, heavy visuals. We could add in Captain Blacklaw visuals.
That'd be awesome.
I've never tried it before. But it should fully work. We'll find out, make sure. But it's not going to be the exact animations that we want to have for it because it's not designed for that particular stats. Give me some I can just duplicate one of these. Well, let's give her the light stats again. Use light stats for her too. She's fast.
And this is a good way to update visuals of any character things in the games where it's essentially replacing the visuals but keeping the base.
This is
right?
for the cart racers,
Selection
racer
screen.
only. Yeah, it's only for the racer.
Just
it's
for
it's
the
stats
selection.
and
Okay.
that, yeah. Normally you can just change it on the racer itself or on the avatar itself. That kind of is self-contained. But in this case, we built kind of a manager that says, "Hey, here are your choices, different stats on them, all that stuff there." We talked about building a more generic, like, "Hey, just a visual selection screen." We might build in the future. Be a fun little thing to have in your game. You can play as one of the 3 characters. But you can also model it after this one right here and make your own version of this that doesn't use AI, card AI, but rather has other stats for your own game. Let's see how this works. I'm not entirely sure.
Love surprises.
That's the fun of the endless editor, right? You gotta experiment a little bit and see what it can do.
Yeah. Don't have to be afraid of breaking anything because you just delete it if it's not working, right? So yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she'll be able. Well, she can't animate like a cart does. I don't think she'll animate fully properly in this section here. But you can see there she is right there.
Amazing.
I have the carts. I have her in there.
So I'll
Oh, they don't orient correctly. I'll have to fix that as well. I should orient towards the camera probably. That's beautiful. I am a race cart. Look at me go. Vroom vroom. I really like this.
This worked even better than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. I was a little worried. Like, it might not work. I might have made a mistake for doing this, but
She even hunches down
she
a little
drop
bit.
a puddle now.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly
the cart
sure.
behind her. Yeah, she just don't question that part.
Yeah.
Let's
She
give
gonna
a
hit a
boost.
boost?
Oh yeah, she will. Because she's still
That
fully
was
racing.
awesome because the flames are
Oh
coming
my
right from her claw.
This is pretty
That's
amazing.
perfectly
I am
placed.
thrilled by this choice we made here.
And if you get a power up, will you also have a
The gun?
presumably like the gun?
I
like
don't
a
know where
laser
we'll
blast?
shoot from. Probably just like a hip level. I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Belly button can. Let's go.
Shoot from the hip. All right.
I'm gonna go find one here. I'm definitely using the light cart, so I'm slower than the other guys who are in the heavy and medium. My stats. I could hack and change those too, but that's just
That's so rad, dude.
get out of here. This is my
I'm
boost,
loving it.
my power up. Oh yeah, here we go.
Nice.
I think it was like foot level, or knee level
Yeah.
maybe.
I'm not sure.
Well, she's quite tall. The
Yeah, she is
racer
very tall here, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
But you could scale her down as well. You
Oh,
could
yeah,
put vitamin
how's
C.
she's
this
got
gonna
a
work?
knee
And They should
blaster.
work just fine too, right? She should
Yeah.
just go
Oh my
She's
God.
sailing right
just
off
a
this.
cart.
Oh no!
That's
Does
what
she
I was
not have
wondering
to
is-
jump as much?
No, I think that's just the.
Oh, can you dash?
I can't
No.
dash. I'm not
Okay,
actually Captain
yeah,
Blacklaw.
yeah.
I'm just.
Huh.
Perfect. But you do have her jump, like, or is that still your
That's
two?
a cart. It's a cart jump. No,
That was
it's
what you
a
had
light
for
cart
All
jump.
the cart settings. Yeah,
Yeah.
we just swapped the visual. So
I am still a cart. I just look like a Captain Blacklaw, and look amazing too. Look at that.
so why do you
She's
think
like a
it-
marathon
Oh, no.
runner. She's
Why
going.
does
she is.
Yeah,
This is beautiful.
Why do you
Oh, I
think?
still have 99 laps as well.
Why do you think?
that's right.
Why do you think the jump didn't work?
It's definitely a bug we've run into in the past. A couple times it doesn't always work quite the way you
Okay.
want it to. Something that we're still fine tuning small details. I'm sure we'll do updates soon with more stuff. This actually looks pretty. This is like a mirror
Yeah.
edge style game now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm free running here.
Yeah.
I like this by itself. I think we got to do this in our custom game, right?
Yes, I think so.
That boost is so
beautiful.
great.
Yeah,
It's awesome because it's the perfect.
I am pleasantly
placement,
surprised
too.
by this.
Uh-huh.
All right, first place. You only
Yeah.
have 98 more laps to
All right,
go.
we're gonna stop on that. That's gonna take forever. Let's go
Let's
ahead.
also save, or did it save?
We didn't save that. We could save that if you really want to. We'll create it better
Yeah,
on
yeah.
custom level instead.
All right.
Yeah, we'll create it in there. Let's go back to the editor general.
So quickly hopping back to the checkpoints, but the question on that I had is, do you have to then specify what checkpoint lines up to what checkpoint?
No, they're in an ordered array. You put them in that's the order
Okay.
they go in, essentially.
Okay. And are those already things in the library that you can just drag in, or do you have to create those, or do you know?
The checkpoint is just a box
Yes.
collider, or any collider actually.
Okay.
It's just a collider is all it
Okay.
is. So, back to the editor here. This is the fresh view of the editor. We're going to go to the Razor template. This is a smaller, more compact game, less stuff pre-built for you, more customizable that way, right? It's using one of our pre-built tracks right here. This is the oval track. We can show up here. There are more tracks. Oops, that's not the RTS. On the Racer. There we go. There's a bunch of tracks you can put in here. Easy to drag and drop the tracks in there. So, if we didn't like oval, we can just select the
I think
oval
what Brendan
track
said
here.
to do is drag in the new one to line up the starts before you delete the old one.
That's a
so
good
that way-
idea.
So that
That's
way
a
you
good,
knew,
that's a good tip.
so that way you knew where they actually were and everything was lined up
Put in
perfectly
a-
for you.
Figure 8 track. Oops.
That's
Down so I
cool.
can see it.
I like that.
So what we're doing right here is we're just lining up our start points, so that way you don't have to readjust any of the cart positions or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Oval track. Bye. Bye-bye. Now we're doing a figure 8 track right through that building. That's going to be a problem. We'll just take the building and
Move it.
move it. Yeah, we'll push it over there.
So the
right there.
buildings are all set up as assets that you can also grab and download. So they have, they're called like mega buildings or some mega structures is what
Yeah.
they are
Oh,
at
that
this
looks
point.
nice.
So
Look at that. Nice loop around that building. That's going to be beautiful.
I don't know if I would want an apartment overlooking a racetrack. Like,
And
I
if you like
imagine
racing,
that'd
it'd be a
pretty
great
loud.
perk,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Yeah, that's going to be a little in the way. We'll push
Yeah.
that.
But they do come with air conditioning.
It's
which
like
is
living by
nice.
the airport.
Yeah.
It's slightly
This
loud.
beautiful
every so
picture
often.
right here. It's quite lovely.
Uh-huh.
And if
Duncan.
Jesse were here, I would tell him it looks like him, but
yes,
he's not here, so
It does look like Jesse.
it does look like Jesse.
I thought it was Jesse. Is it not?
he denies it. I'm
Yes.
still.
That's probably
His name is
Yeah.
his name is Duncan. I know that much.
Yeah.
And that's all I know.
Okay, well, I'll put you back on the track here so we have these to get. It's a little fun to have power-ups in there.
And you do or do not have to adjust all the waypoints now for the guys
So
when they're
on the
racing.
completely pre-built tracks right here, these tracks right here, the waypoints
Mhm.
are built into the track already.
Oh.
So you can see right here, this actually has the entire race data manager, which is apparently throwing an error, of course. You can see all the checkpoints are right here, as well as the waypoints being right here.
That's pretty nice.
That should work out of the box, except for the fact that we did that, which is concerning. We get a message in here telling us what went wrong.
Hey, thanks for watching, Orepi. He said those racer assets look awesome, and Capitan Fast Claw.
Nice.
Perfect.
I like it.
We will. That's the name now.
Yep.
Kept it on fast.
Fast class. All right.
Let's go ahead and play this and go back in.
And it's gonna have to be like the fast and the furriest or something, right?
Fast and the Furious?
Furious.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
okay.
Yeah,
Fast.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Boost. They get that early boost. Those slackers. We'll kind of confirm that they are, in fact. Well, they've passed me, of course. Took too long. They've already passed me now. Oh, there's one. Take him out.
Yeah, this figure eight's great. Oh,
Oh, no collision on that building. That's good to know. It could be our advantage. I tried
Yeah.
to cheat, and I didn't. Oh, I got it all right. Yeah, it came out all right in the end. That
I
cheat worked out pretty well.
I think by default the buildings didn't have collision.
Yeah, but we
on
can
them,
easily add a
so you
collider
have
to them,
add
or
them, yeah.
box collider,
But
or
that's
you know.
good to let users know that they would need to do that if they're expecting them
Yeah,
to be.
most visuals in the project are done to be just visuals. If you want to add a visual of a building, it could be something far away. You won't want to add collision for no reason. It would
Yep.
be cumbersome.
But like in our core one, all those buildings had the collision added onto them
Right.
at that point, because
Yep.
otherwise you could have just driven through everything and stuff like
Right.
that. So it's important to
Where's
know
the
when you're
fun in
dropping
that?
these in there to make sure you're adding collision to them.
Yep.
I got past that. I didn't get him.
and that's just a simple checkbox, right? I think in the asset.
No,
or
you
is
have
there-
you'd actually add a collider component to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, add a box collider, or mesh collider, or whatever kind
And
of
then you have
collision
to
you
size
want
it to kind of adjust it to be the
Right.
size you want.
Right.
Second place, not the worst. I did mess up a little bit. Okay, we have a start of a track here at least.
All right. So we're gonna start. What I guess dressing some of the stuff around it, or what? What do you want to do first?
Well, we could do a couple of approaches. We could keep with a track already built like this, and kind of just make the scene a little different, a little change up the scenery, or we could try and build from scratch an entire track using a train, for instance, or some meshes. We could put in like one of these trains here, like that, and we could try building an entire. I think way out for this.
By dropping in our own waypoints and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
and make them drive.
That definitely take a lot longer and a little more difficult, but you'd have a lot more customized thing compared to using a pre-built track that comes. Oh yeah, it's all done for you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, let's take the hard road, if you're up for it.
We can do it. We can handle it.
All right. Let's do
Okay.
it.
So we want to get this somewhere that's a little more better positioned here. Let's put it like. I want that at 0 actually. Okay. Nope. Too far. Just guessing a little bit here. Get it in the general position of our start. That's
Okay.
not bad. We can work with that.
Okay.
Okay.
I like starting in that little basin right there. I think it's a
Slow
pretty
this
good place to
down.
start because it's all nice and flat.
Starting in where? In there?
Yeah,
Over here? Okay.
because it's a nice and flat area to start, and it'd probably be pretty easy to place all of our cars.
Let's
and
take
everything.
our extra building prop stuff that we'll just turn those things off for now. We don't need those right now. Might bring them back to use them easier and drag new ones in. Definitely don't want to track anymore. I'm going to keep some of the things from the track. Go ahead and pull them out. So our race data, our waypoints, our starting line. I want to keep all these things. I'll put these down here. Put them on our train actually. And this train track now can go away. We don't need that anymore.
Where
Now
we're
we
going,
have-
we don't need tracks.
Yeah. We have our starting line right here. Okay. Now we want to get back to the starting line. We don't want to do a whole lap, so it's gonna be.
That's true. Well, do we have to?
It's better if you do. We definitely have more than that. You can't do it up otherwise. We definitely want to do that.
But it could be like a rally race then, right? That's just a start to a finish, like a cannonball run.
potentially.
I like where your head's at.
Those are always fun too, right?
No rules, just get to the end.
Yep.
Oop, that's really far away. Come back. The ocean plane is bigger than I thought it was. Oh, there it is.
Wow.
There's the ocean. Let's do a little bit of visual cleanup here before we get too far into it.
And while we're getting this set up, if you want to hop into the chat and let us know any things you want to see added to here, we also have a whole batch of new assets that our friends at Terminal 2 have provided for us that we've included with the update as well. So there's some spaceship and some other really cool stuff in there. So
Yeah, we're gonna try to add some of that stuff.
we'll be adding that in a little bit. So definitely hop in and submit your requests in the comments, and we'll take a look at that
not
when
bad.
we're ready.
Not enough
Look at
shoreline
that.
to drive on, but extra water.
Sure.
So we're not like floating and make weird air over here.
We were just like in space a moment ago. Now we're on an island. It's
Beautiful
great.
island. All right,
Yeah.
let's get our racers over here as well. Let's see, where are the racers at? Gameplay. AI. Put them back here. Alright, that's probably good. And our player as well. Alright. We have the beginning of a racetrack.
Look at that.
Probably want to lower all that down a little bit. Track starting line. Bring this down to mark the beginning. The AI group. Let's move the whole group down. We'll cheat a little bit. Oops. Nice and close. That should be fine. And finally, the player. Alright. So we can start right now. Let's save this first. Let's do a save as.
Racer Island. This is
Racer
probably a better island. Better name than
Island. Any
All right.
suggestion? Any suggestion yet?
Nope, we're going with Racer Island.
Racer Island? Okay. Racer Island it is. Save.
Thanks
Save
to all the
often.
new viewers that are joining us. Yeah, save early and save often, right?
Yes.
Every program ever. Always save early enough.
Yep.
Alright.
So they won't go anywhere.
They'll follow the old waypoints.
Oh, right. So they're
which
gonna
are
drive.
who knows where right now.
Right. So they're
but
gonna just drive crazy town. All right.
I just want to see what does it handle like right now. If I
Right.
drive on this track, what does it do? I have
Right.
no idea.
Exactly. Let's see what our car does, and then we can mess with it. Yep.
Oh, it's that way, guys. Alright. You guys have fun.
You can follow them though.
We could, but I just want to see. Oh, you can see the arrow. Really, that's beautiful already. I like that. Maybe we turn here.
Like how high can we climb here? Can we climb pretty steep?
Are we talking
Okay.
Skyrim
Not quite,
here,
not quite.
or
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
all right?
Alright. Definitely could fall. This is pretty easy to fall right here, though.
Mhm.
You can do something with
Oh,
that.
you see the waves coming through there? Or is
Water,
that a
water
cloud?
hazard. I think it's a wave, yeah. We got water hazard on the court, guys. Careful. They can do like 6 laps here and then continue
Yeah.
on. Alright, where we go? Let's go this way. This way. Backwards, forward? I don't know.
We're going back.
Like, you're in 7th place, man. Get it together.
It's going rough. Yeah, they're actually trying to finish the old race still, so let's see where they at.
They're
It's hard-
very
it's hard to
very
navigate
goal oriented.
On the mini map. We haven't seen the map up yet. Oh, there they are.
Oh.
They're falling down here in this pit of doom.
Everyone got trapped, yeah.
Let's hang out with our friends over here. Hey guys, how's it going? Alright. So we know what we gotta work on first there.
Yes.
Fix the start of the race.
Yep.
Alright. So
They
let's-
fell right into your trap.
They did.
Yep.
Okay. So we need the first checkpoint. The most important thing is checkpoints. That's always your most important priority here. Let's
Yep.
start with train race data. So we still have 3 laps right now. We have 6 checkpoints. We can add more, but for now we'll keep ones we already have and we use them. No reason to reinvent the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make sure we don't have our start race there. Nice big wide checkpoint. So it doesn't matter as long as they enter it and exit it. You're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, checkpoint 1. Where are we going?
I don't know. Let's look.
The jump is pretty nice though. Kind of like over here, I think.
Uh-huh.
Something of that nature.
Maybe if we curve them up and around.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, a lot of room up there. You're right. That's a lot of room. We can do a lot with that. We also there's no actual course to follow here. We don't want to direct the users as well.
Right.
So my thought is just needs more of these things. We're gonna.
Just flip them around so they don't see the start. Or
I wasn't even thinking about that. Even better idea.
well, that way it's just checkpoints, right?
Yeah, it's just that over here. Flip it so it's like that. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's gonna work out nicely. Let's see. Down there a little more.
Or is that just going to look like the finish line anyways?
It's fine. We'll bunch them in there. Yeah, they'll get used to the idea. Hey, go up there. We can kind of tweak it a little bit more exact later with some rough approximation. Go up there. Okay. What's it? Then we go launching from there. We're gonna land somewhere out here. We can stick around the right side for a minute.
Just trying to think of where they can go from there, because it's almost like they could loop back around behind us potentially, right?
Well, you can get a lot of air right there. They're not gonna go
Uh-huh.
flying. They're gonna land them over here. You could like do a sharp turn
Uh-huh.
after that.
That's
I feel like it's better to go through the jump. You
Right.
want to go as far as you
right,
can,
yes,
right?
yeah. You want to get the momentum going.
Alright, so we'll duplicate that. This guy way out there.
Nice.
Question is where they're going to go from here, though, right? Because there's no more land.
I think they can take a sharp turn up there, maybe.
Ooh.
No, maybe it's time to bring a prop.
Sure.
Like a
This-
boost? Or
We-
do you
we
mean,
could
or
do
like an
boost.
actual?
I was thinking like a thin road, maybe something like that.
Mhm.
We have some street section we could bring in.
Or we have the like the ruins. You can use like the ruins bridge or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's go look at the new assets. See what we got in there. I haven't
That's
looked at them all
true,
yet. Let's see what's available in here. We have some plants. That's not helpful for our track, at least. We can give them later for decoration if we
Mhm.
want. Trees. Foliage, rocks, enemies.
The ruins would probably be good. Something like that.
I thought it's a checkpoint kind of style. We could use that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Let's download that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Could be an alternate checkpoint.
Mm-hmm. That might be better than the flags.
I'm not sure we have any good roads in those packs, though. We have roads locally, though, so we'll use some of them.
Or we have like the ruins bridge or that sort of stuff, right? That you
Okay.
can-
Ruins Bridge, yeah.
Might look better.
Oh,
Scale
nice.
it up.
Let's do something like that. Maybe give it a little bit of tilt. Get you to.
Mm-hmm. See if they can actually ride it up there.
A little more. Forward a little more. That's sticking out on the ground there. That's sticking in. A little too high. Okay. Maybe with a little super, I guess, too, then. We can probably climb that. We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Take a little longer, too. That would
Rapid
be
prototyping.
Right, yeah. That's the whole idea, right? So the Z-axis is a little longer there, it should be.
Make it wider.
Wider as well, is probably a
I
good idea,
think
yeah.
so.
Probably too hard, without being a little wider.
It might be.
Car on a wire.
That there. Kind of do that.
Cool.
We'll see what happens there. Let's start with that and let's have the waypoints now, and we'll go from there. So let's take the first.
And so each of those are a checkpoint now.
Not yet. Right now
But the thought is that
Yeah.
will be a checkpoint, so you can know where you're driving.
exactly, yeah.
Cool.
So let's tell the AI where they can go. So we can start with that point. It'd be good to know.
We probably need to move our start point back a little bit to give them a little more running room.
Where's that gizmo? There we go. I'll move all of them over, but I'm just gonna start with the one. Okay. Waypoint 1 says, hey, go to there. That's fine.
Hey to everyone who's just joining us, welcome. We're building a racer together. Hooray!
Does the height of the waypoint matter? If the waypoint ended up being under the ground, do they have to hit the waypoint?
They only get a certain distance near it. You don't want to put it really far off the ground or really far beneath it, but as long as they're near it, they'll move on to the next
Okay.
one. It's pretty lenient. I'm just being a little more exact and more careful. But it's pretty lenient already, so. Let's tell them, hey, you go there. Great. Waypoint 3. Your job is to be kind of up here a bit. It's hard to get depth on that thing. It's not bad, though. Okay. Let's put that a little more in this direction. Let's say a little closer to center. If we can put 4 up there and see what happens, that would be a good start. So maybe I guess we'll go all up the ramp too, right?
Yeah.
Try to go up the ramp and we'll cut off there to see how far we can get.
I really like the atmosphere. That's like the lighting and everything that's happening here too. Like it's almost like a dusk kind of late in the day kind of look. It's nice, or dawn, I guess technically.
Yeah. Alright. Like that there. 8.5. Maybe either at this point actually it's not doing all of those. Okay. 8.5 should point to waypoint. Actually, we'll add another one first. Duplicate that a little faster than moving them all.
Just gotta make sure you then assign them to the next waypoint.
Exactly. Something like that-ish. I'm going to add a little visual to this thing, make it easier to see perhaps, might be easier. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll add a collider to this. This on a non-collision layer, so we can see it. Sphere collider component. I'll put this on the hacking only layer so that it doesn't actually collide with anybody, it's just used for hacking only. Which also means you could hack the waypoint if you want. If you wanted to enable that, it'd be kind of weird, but functional. Turn that on. Alright. So we can see now, a little easier at least where it is. Well, yeah, maybe I should use a sphere component, but that's fine. You can see that a lot easier. That works. Okay, nice. Duplicate that. Put another one.
Yeah, wrap some around that
on
thing
there.
if we can. Yeah, it's be interesting if we can get this.
And then we'll just do one more so I can kind of finish the whole
Mm-hmm.
turn there and see what happens. Call it close enough. So 1 goes to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. 5 goes to nothing. We're gonna name this one 6 as well. Keep them organized.
5 didn't look like it was turned on either.
It doesn't actually matter on these scripts.
Okay.
That's fine.
And so you're assigning the order essentially of like when you reach this, where do I go next?
Yeah, and the names don't actually matter. It's just easy to reorganize if you give them different
If you
names.
have numbers and
Yeah.
stuff to keep track.
It's not super relevant. You could also call it like, hey, top of bridge waypoint if you wanted
Wait,
to.
did
Yeah.
we lose waypoint 6?
Yeah, I can't count. It's fine.
Okay. You're just
4,
a programmer.
5, 5,
you don't
7,
need to know your
7,
numbers.
8, you know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Uh-huh.
We end in 5, and 5 goes to 1. Perfect. Okay, names don't matter. We'll tweak that later. I just want to see if we get anywhere near that with the AI.
Yep.
If they can handle any of that driving.
Yep.
All right. Hey, they're cheating.
Oh, cheaters.
I think they're rolling forward a little bit. It's accidental.
Ooh.
Our frame rate is chugging right now.
Yeah, it's not happy.
I missed the turn.
Oh.
We are
Why is our frame rate not happy?
not sure what occurred there. Let's go back and see if anything weird we did there. Did log show us anything useful? It did not. Okay.
And the start line is nothing more than a prop, right? So it doesn't
Right.
matter that we have.
Yep.
And it's not the terrain because that was in there before.
Right, we tested it before.
Let's make
All the
sure.
drivers in there before.
Oh, I know what it is.
Waypoints are the only thing that were.
Okay. We're going to be adding some more tools in the future, like having the console be viewable while you're playing. But we didn't have an end point. It did not like that. It didn't know how to handle that. The main point to have a start and end at all times. All right, so that should be fine now. Let's save that again.
Early and often.
Yeah, we're going to add some tools, hopefully in the near future. I can't say when yet, but be able to view errors and stuff while the game's running. 'Cause obviously, error while it was running, it's why it was lagging
That's
badly.
better.
It didn't
There
really
we
show
go.
us that.
Look
This
at
is
that.
definitely,
Yeah, we're gonna have to rotate our whole start so everyone's facing.
you don't have to. It
You
just
don't
helps a
have
lot.
to, but yeah.
Whoa.
Uh,
Wait, he's flying.
heavy guy, he's cruising.
Yeah.
Hey, this is going really well though. Look at him go. Hold on, take him close to the edge there.
Hey. Oh.
I love this already.
Yeah.
Back to part one. Let's do a lap.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's already a race course. It's not a very good one, but it's a race course.
All right.
I'm already having fun. Oh, he's barely made that.
Yeah,
that
that
hill's
was
really
a little
steep.
hard,
But
yeah.
I'm okay with that. It's alright.
Uh-huh. We could
Alright.
put a boost pad right there, right?
I hope open the internet. Alright, and hey, look, respawn is pretty accurate. That's actually a pretty good guess.
Mm-hmm.
That water height happens to be the respawn height. We're pretty close to it. Alright. That's working out remarkably well.
Mm-hmm.
Again, pleasantly surprised. It's
Mhm.
working pretty robustly.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna drop in a boost pad right at the bottom of that hill to help people get up the hill.
I do just want to real quick. I just want to add in, just an option for Captain Blacklog again. That's my favorite. Got some, soccer class. Let's get some options in there.
Nice.
think
I was gonna say like let's drop in.
Oh,
like,
stats. That's not how that goes. It goes in visuals.
I was gonna say we can swap out some of the other cars with just people, right? We could turn these all into people, so
We
we
could
could
do all
have-
of them. Yeah, we
Uh-huh.
could do all of them.
So we could put in the weasels in there. We could put in
The
all
Pilby
the.
Cup?
We could put all the RTS people. Uh huh.
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna duplicate medium.
So
a
it is.
couple times.
It's like a marathon, right? It's like a running for life marathon or something, right? That we're just doing here.
We'll call
Yeah.
this.
Uh huh.
She's the only one dressed for
Soccer
the occasion,
stats.
though, I think.
Yeah, she's the only one that got the memo, apparently.
And pirate stats. Great.
Pirate stats?
Yeah, you have that for light, medium, heavy, soccer, pirate. The normal kind of things you'd have there.
Of course.
That way we can tweak them all individually. That
Uh-huh.
would be great. All right.
Mhm.
That's good for that addition there. Let's back to our track now for a minute. Let's see. What
I
do
would
you
still
want to do
say
next?
rotate
Go to the whole
everything
thing a little bit?
slightly, just so it's facing that way.
That's probably reasonable.
Pull it back a little bit, and then maybe put like a little booster pad, like right at the bottom, to help you make that hill.
Well, the boost will help, but it might help. It's fine. We'll try it out. This way more, I think.
Scoot over maybe a bit more this way.
Like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's grab our checkpoint. Rotate that as well. Which actually, there's no reason it has to be right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it underneath our starting point. We'll call it our actual starting line. Start. So I know where it is in the future. Might be a little easier to manage now. Or that.
Perfect.
Tips and tricks. Waypoints also don't have to be in there either. You could even put that waypoint on there, but I'll waypoint a little for now. Let's move it over a little bit. Keep it simple. Alright. And then, of course, all the racers are now in the long position.
Yep.
So we'll
Scoot
pull
back
them
a little bit
bit.
as you rotate them.
Something like that. And myself. Alright. That should be easier stuff. You want a boost? Okay. Let's do a
Mhm.
boost. Let's search for
Let's
boost.
just try one.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Time to
true.
bring it in.
Mm-hmm.
Probably it's a plate, you're not a ramp. It's a plate.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, let's bring that down.
Just put you towards the bottom of the hill somewhere, right? And just if you hit it, then it gives you your extra speed to get up the hill.
If you
don't
angle
hit
it
then
up, would it rocket you at an angle, or would it push you just forward?
I believe it would do an angle. Oh, you can tell it to override the kind of angle there and have it do. It's like how the ramp works. So I'll show the ramp off as well over here. Dug that in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely the angle ones. Nice.
Yeah, this is more actual jump. And it's
Rather than
by
like a
default.
boost
It says,
plate.
hey, follow the angle out here rather than being
Yeah.
just a flat thing. It says, don't change the angle. Let them drive normally on the ground. Let them drive.
Just temporarily increase the speed, essentially.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, each one has its own stats too.
Mhm.
Boost plate. There we go. So you can see, hey, duration boost 1.5 seconds, acceleration boost 80,000, and velocity boost of 8.
Numbers.
Numbers indeed. I'm gonna
Don't
go
know
ahead
what
and
any
make
of
this
that means, but it's numbers. That's good.
nice big long one. Here we go. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Can't miss it. If you do, well,
Mm-hmm.
you probably have to win the race anyway.
Let's get it a little bit more forward so it's towards the base of the hill, and then we'll see how that goes.
Oops. All right. Sure. Save that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm ready to make some rally tracks now. This is awesome,
Yeah,
actually.
it's not bad. Definitely a little more advanced than a pre-built track, but you get a
Mhm.
lot of a lot of fun out of this, honestly.
Yeah.
And of course, you could start with your. You could even use Unity, build your own custom terrain first, and then export it using an
Mhm.
export tool, import it,
Nice.
and all that cool stuff. So, I want to play as Saku Blackclaw. That's often
Right.
unappreciated.
And we
asset
have like
here.
4 or 5 built-in terrains already that people could drop in. There's
Oh,
that,
yeah.
There's that gigantic mountainous one where you hit your pineapples in.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah. Those guys caught some stories there.
Beautiful. Parkour.
Oh man, I just noticed she has the spyglass.
Yeah.
That's great.
Keep an eye while you're driving.
Yeah.
Huh? And boost plates are both are omnidirectional.
did
It doesn't
not
matter
know
what direction
that.
you're going in. So as long as you hit it, it's the arrow is more of a suggestion. Like you can probably go that
Uh-huh.
way, but you don't have to. You can ignore that. All right. See a minimap there? It's not very good minimap right now. We could
That is
definitely
true.
we could improve that a bit. Let's play around with that just a little bit here.
That'd be good because I have no idea how that works.
I'm not sure that the train's not going to show up super well on that because it's kind of one big object.
Mm-hmm.
But we can mark a few things on there at least. Let's do something like, let me think about this for a minute here. What's the actual thing for it? I forget. Hold on. I forget the term for it. I'm going to hop real quick back into the template so I can look at the marker for it. Off the top of my head, I forget. That's why we have examples for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's hop in there. We have gameplay. Yeah, track is that one. Let's hit play. Is there anything else in the UI here or not? There might not be in the template game. Okay, it's not. It's just a track in here. That's fine.
The mini map.
Yeah. So minimap track is one of the keywords there, and I think minimap other I think is the other one. So let's go back to our game. Let's copy that first. Minimap track. Load. Racer Island. Okay. So we can put the entire train on there and see what it looks like. We'll call this minimap other. And then we'll put the start lines perhaps. That's my current thought.
So just flagging stuff with the identifier is what puts it on the mini map?
Yep.
Wow, that's super smart.
Let's open up our train here. We have our start one. I'm gonna try and mark these as what is colored as the track on the minimap.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that'll help guide us a little bit. Let's see what it looks like at least.
And then where do you set up that identifier in the actual minimap UI somewhere?
That's already built into it. Don't do anything. All I have to do is mark the things and we're good to go. Where is our bridge? Let's mark that as part of the track as well.
So it's just looking for the identifiers right now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see what it looks like here and go from there.
So you're saying please appear on the minimap.
Yeah,
no matter what.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All
Hopefully it puts you in the minimap. That's Okay, that's kind of what I thought would happen there. Is that our train is one giant object. It's saying, "Hey, draw the train gray." Like, yeah, it's the train gray. You can see the track is on there though. You also notice that we're cut off a little bit
Yeah,
too,
we are.
which is fine. I know how to fix that. It's not a problem. It's just run over there so you can see you go out off the map and you're gone. You're floating in the air. Like, yeah, we're over here now. That is controlled by the game bounds. So each game has its own kind of bounds for it, where the world is physically located.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna want to adjust that. A little bit of trial and error here, but we can adjust that on the main actual thing here. Balance. Oh, we can tell the calculator bounds. I guess I thought you type it in manually, but that should provide a baseline at least. And the train, we're gonna not want to mark that train. That's pretty ugly with that. We'll mark these only for now. We'll kind of be floating pieces on there. We could, if we wanted to, we could do something like.
Make like a small one and basically use like.
Yeah, we could do something that doesn't have colliders, like put it like below the train even, and have that
Just kind of
right.
marked
Fake it
like
a little bit.
yeah, like a marker. You could kind of do that sort to get in there, but
Smart.
just see what that does right now. Let's just save this and see what happens. 'Cause I'm not entirely sure what we'll see here.
One way to find out.
Mm-hmm. Let me start dropping in more waypoints.
Yeah, I also wish
Where's
move the
track
whole track a little bit. It doesn't look good still. Let's see. Can I actually see it? It looked like it was super zoomed out. I think is what happened there. That is super zoomed out. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's right. We won't. I'll calculate. We'll move our track over a little bit then, and I'll handle that problem. Everything's parented. We can just drag it. Well, we'll be parented in a second anyway. I'm gonna parent them all. Let's not calculate that. We will instead. We'll take our. Put those under the train. We'll parse out on the train too, and the AI. Now I can move the whole scene by moving the train. Find the handle. There it is.
And you're doing this for.
Mini map. We'll make it a little more aligned with the mini map there. We'll just pull over a little bit. That direction. Get us a little more on the train. Or on the mini map.
Okay, yeah. Because you can't adjust the size of what the mini map is. You have
Yeah, it
to
looks like that
adjust
was
the
fixed
position
right
of
there.
everything.
I'll have to.
Okay.
Might be able to do that. I'm not remembering. I'll have to look into that afterward and
Mhm.
see if there's a way to customize that, or if we can upgrade it. That looks. It's a little more on there now, but
It's still getting chopped off, right?
it looks like it is still getting each other off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We can come back to that later. Let's work on the track a little more. I think move forward with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's already pretty fun, but we can do better.
We gotta keep building
We
this
have the
out because it was
power.
actually a good start of the turn, and then we
Yeah.
just gotta start leading them over and through those cliffs and stuff like that. So we may have to make some more bridges and stuff right there.
Oh yeah, some bridges with a gap on the side really
Mhm.
mess you up. You fall off. It's gonna be hard.
I love how much air they get too.
Mm.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
you
it's
could
very
really
bumpy.
like the jumps and some of the
Just keep-
stuff has some
keep
good
following
high
that upper
potential.
lip.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's take our waypoint path collection. Waypoint 5.
If we can
Cough
just-
off.
If we can just get them up onto that top lip, or is that too thin?
We can do it. I think we could do it.
Because then once they get up there, there's more room to start playing with and stuff up there. But I guess there's more room
See
down.
over here because of the lighting, but
There's more room
Yeah,
down
we should-
below as well.
where's our
too, so
light?
it doesn't matter.
take a second. Look at our light here.
Something fun that came out of PAX West last year when we had some folks come by the booth and help build. We put some tracks into the side of a mountain, kind of like a seaside
Mhm.
racer type environment. So
Mhm.
kind of cutting some of the track into the mountain or some of the ground, like a hybrid thing.
Nice.
Worked pretty well.
Where's the light? There's the light. Position doesn't matter for directional light. I'm just getting it where we can see it a little easier in the transform. Oops. What does matter is the rotation. Put this over there a little bit. That was way too far. What did I do? Yikes. Okay, that's where I wanted it, more or less. Wanted to adjust the lighting here a little bit so we could see what we're doing a little better on this curve especially. Okay. You can kind of do a little bit of very lighting here, get what we want. Something like that might be a little easier to see.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go adjust it later. Get a final look after we're done making the track as well. We'll see what you're doing while you're working. All right.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Gruntled. And Unfit Films, we're doing the jump. Making lots of jumps.
Let's look at those community assets. I like this here for a checkpoint marker.
Mm-hmm.
Way too tiny for us though. We want to make this big for our world here.
Nice. Ha! And I
And
mentioned this
narrow
before.
marker.
This
That
is
is
from our
true.
friends at Terminal
Right.
2. They made a nice little asset pack that we've included
Nice.
in this update here. Oh,
Monumental.
that looks great.
We can sink it in the ground a little bit.
Uh-huh.
That's maybe a little too big though.
It's giant.
a little bit. Okay, fine.
Doesn't need to be so tall, but it should probably needs to be wide though.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be even.
We can scale it, but like that too.
Yeah.
Sink it down a little bit. Maybe a low overhang, something like that.
Are they going to drive under it?
Yeah, that's
through,
kind
I
of the
guess,
checkpoint
kinda?
markers. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we need a bridge up here first though. What kind of bridge do you want to use, Greg?
What do we have? We have more of the temple pieces.
Let's go back to endless. We have some ruins. We can put an actual street section if you want. We could do an actual like street over here.
Mm-hmm.
Put in that's tiny. I want the tiny piece. I want something bigger than that.
Yeah, the 1x4s. Yeah.
Give me a little actual road built over here.
Is there an actual road there? Who knows?
There is
There
now.
just is.
I'll widen that a little bit. And put them like 2 and 4.
Nice.
I want to take out. I want to kind of put it back here to the edge. I think. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks good.
Gonna go sailing right off that.
Just because it bothers me slightly. I'll put in some cliffs right here. Fix that problem.
Can't have a floating arch.
Exactly.
And we got a good little
There
hybrid
you go.
thing
That looks
going.
nice.
Yeah.
That looks nice. There we go. And the ground's still kind of floating up here a little bit. Let's bring that back down a little bit. So putting it here. You can put it in the local mode down here. So you can kind of move the angle directly in that line. It's really helpful.
What was that switch there?
So this down here, you have the should tooltip for us. I hold mouse still. Keep my mouse on this table. Well, I have basically it's local or world. So this right here is the world. So I move it's flat this way. I can move it back and forth. Or I can be like, hey, I want to move it along its local axes.
Oh, okay.
Which
Cool.
will either like stay in position to slide
Mhm.
down a little bit, be a little shorter,
Got it.
something like that.
Kind of relative to itself
Yeah.
versus. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
We'll give them a little more street coming off here, I think, to make it fair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll be a little too long this time. Let's bring it down to. Actually, maybe it's 2 is fine. Actually, 2 by 2. Great. Just fill that gap in a little bit right there.
Mhm.
Right into the train. That seems fine.
Mhm.
Melt
Yep.
right into it.
Yep.
It's an old road, poorly constructed, been ruined. You can see the ruins here. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
great.
Mm-hmm. And then we could have them split potentially, go lower.
Oh yeah,
and
we
go
have
higher.
to do a split somewhere at least, right?
Right there. So make one path go lower and one path go
Okay.
higher,
Let's bring in where is it? The start.
and then that's going to be an
39.
awesome jump at the very end. We have them jump way off that
Oh,
cliff,
yeah.
right down onto the beach down below, so they get massive air.
Let's kind of start with a couple of these markers.
Should we put some
We
lava?
put lava.
Or,
That's what I was just going to say. Yeah, we put lava down there, so they got to jump the lava. Yep. Same brain. I like it.
All right.
we've established a trend with
With
lava
lava,
and cars
and the lava
getting set on
waterfall
fire.
for them to fly through and set on fire. Yeah,
Yep.
we have to bring that back.
Some over here.
Yeah.
When do they resync again? They kind of left and right here. You said.
Yeah, I mean, just somewhere up there. Maybe we'll drop in like some more cliff stuff right in between, so that way there's an actual separation, right? And just have them meet before they get to the end of the cliff over that way, so they can jump
Actually, I
off.
think I'm gonna take.
They can jump off that way.
Oh.
It would be awesome.
Actually, I want that one. I want back to the community again. I want to have this one again. I have an idea here. Actually, we can do it like that.
Ideas. Oh no.
That's tiny. That's huge. Okay. Take 2 of those guys. Can build one big checkpoint to go across there essentially.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
What's gonna kind of line across that? That's what's going for that. Is there a nice flat one here we could use or turn sideways? That might work.
Huh?
Maybe. Yeah, that's
I was
too
thinking
tall.
you would just put the 2 sides of the checkpoint just resting on top of those 2 pillars.
Yeah, I could just stick it across there. Not, but I kind of want to have a marker on top of it. I think.
Mhm.
Wait, isn't there an arch back here? What was that guy? But this guy here.
Oh yeah.
We'll combine ours with theirs and get something really cool.
That's from the RTS, right?
Apparently, that was a little bigger than theirs. That looks a pretty good match, I think. Turn that this way. It's kind of really tall now, though. We can take it down a little bit if we want to. That was 4, I think. Yeah.
Sweet.
That at least implies the idea.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't finish across thing, that's fine. Okay. So we can kind of go up here or down there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take another one of these.
It's cool that
Mark it down there
the
as
ground
well.
coloration already kind of looks like a track too.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of it, yep. Yeah, they did a really cool job on building the platformer island because there's a lot of paths on it that didn't get used in the actual platform game.
Yeah.
So
Actually, that's probably worth mentioning too. I don't think we said like that's where this terrain is from,
correct.
right?
Yes,
This is
yes,
this is
this
the
is
platformer
island.
terrain.
Yep.
This one actually in the core game?
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh,
This is
the,
it.
the canyon game?
Yeah.
Yes. Nice.
So that's the volcano that's over there, and that's the beach where you start up, and that's the lava pits, right, and everything.
Alright.
So
Yeah.
Alright, so we come through here, we go flying across here, we have
I was
our...
gonna say drive off the end of the cliff, right
Try-
onto the beach.
That, oh, down to there,
Right,
okay.
yep, right
There's
down
no
to that.
jump here,
Yep.
just down to there.
Yep.
Maybe jump to get back.
And then we have to loop back
What
around
if you did a big
somehow.
jump to get back instead? On boost ramps?
Somehow, yeah.
So
we
kind of
can-
recreate the same kind of big jump from the middle of Dawn City.
Yeah. We do one of these guys, we can make it...
As long as there's lava, then I'm on board.
Yeah, does community have any suggestions for what they kind of want to see right now? We're just kind of going crazy and stuff.
We're,
but
yeah, we're going nuts.
We're just having fun.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
That's fine. Alright. I'm gonna fix these orientations up here, then we're
Yeah.
gonna try it by ourselves. They won't drive it yet, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine.
That makes they look correct at least. We can know where we're headed at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've obviously turned completely wrong. Let's turn him more like that. So you come up here,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna make sure you turn hard there. Wait, then we have some nice arrows from Dawn City.
We do.
That might help. This is a
Oh,
hard
nice.
hard turn. Make sure we tell them about the hard turn. I think it's it's one side. That's okay. Let's do 180 on that guy, and turn it that way. Make that a bit bigger. I like everything being bigger. Just make it bigger.
Cool.
Like, hey guys,
Oh, yeah,
turn
'cause
there.
normally they're
or-
attached to the wall, but they can also just kind
Yeah,
of
it doesn't
float
have
and
to-
just
Anywhere,
be a
yep.
visual like
You know.
indicator. Cool.
You can fly through it and say, hey, sharp turn. You don't forget.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see what horrible thing this does.
It's gonna be awesome. What are you talking about?
Alrighty.
I
Or
mean,
if
we
you
don't
drive
have any
off the
sort of
cliff.
we don't have any sort of ramp at the end of that cliff, so they're probably just gonna ride down. I mean, I guess they'll catch some air off of it,
We can add a little jump if
but
we
we
need to.
should probably add a little jump there at the end or something.
I'm gonna be Captain of Black this time. That's pretty great.
That's my favorite
Everything
part.
went better than expected.
All right. I should also like lean back like, oh
Yeah.
wow! Landing, perfect. Got it. That's a blast. I like being
And
Captain Black. That's my favorite part
yeah,
so
it
far.
is.
And that
Worked out
works
so
because
nicely.
she has animations hooked up
Yeah,
that to
yeah.
like
All
it
of our
just, like-
characters use the
yeah.
same kind of animation key, the same like values. They all should work together. There's a few special things here and there, like the RTS different animations, like they have worker animations that we don't have on Captain Blacklaw, but for the most part, everything is the same, so it should work everywhere. That's not bad. That's pretty easy so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if you need a marker here, I don't really jump it because it gets going forward. Might be too low. Okay, so let's fix that. It's too low. We need to lower our reset volume down a
Oh,
little bit.
okay.
Yeah, so behind the scenes is a volume over here that is the off the track volume, which is very good to have, but not when actually on
Not
your track.
You may remember
So-
that from our last stream when we had to adjust that a little bit when the
Right.
track dipped a little bit down.
Teleporters. We have the
There we go.
last waypoint path position teleporter. A very long-winded name there, but it's for the race specifically. It says, hey, go to your last waypoint you were on for the track. Well, that's the valid pay position. So it is a very rather large object. We can't quite see see right now. I think it's beneath here. It's awkward with the train. We'll slow it down just a little bit there. It's there to catch if you fall off. You don't need to be completely accurate. You can fall for a little bit. That's fine. We'll slow it down a good few feet, and that should handle that problem. And we'll try to jump one more time now. Do you want any more things in this corner first? Do you want to get a marker over there? Tell us where to go.
Because we were saying the goal is to hop off and probably land on the beach, or is it to?
Yeah, try and land down that corner.
I say you're right. You have to land on that and then catch that turn, right? So
Yeah,
if we can get.
So you could do like a down arrow or something like that.
Yeah, we could do a. Some sort of arrow in here. What's this one? I don't like pulses even. Yeah, nice. Put that in here.
Greg, what are some other ways that, like, from a design standpoint, aside from doing something a little bit more overt, like arrows, that you can guide players, to know directions to go?
Yeah, sure. I mean, for a lot of what I tend to use for design is a lot of you use shapes, use colors, you can use lighting, you can use any sort of animation, anything that will draw the player's eye towards something. Always helps to kind of guide players where they need to go. Obviously the layout of stuff too, like we could drop in cliffs along the side so they clearly guide you in that direction. We could have some power-ups along the way that would pull them in that direction too. Anything like that will absolutely catch their attention and draw them in that direction is perfect to do.
Back here looks flashier. If it was flash, okay. I need to have this place in the editor there, that's fine. Hey, go down there. Doesn't have any collision or anything. Maybe we'll actually angle it a little more towards the, kind of like, go down in that way.
Sure.
Down and to the left.
Sorry,
Eat at
hit right
Joe's.
here. We can do like a little main non-boost jump with the ramp. Any ideas what to use for that?
For which?
A little ramp we want to have. A little tiny, not boost ramp, but a little ramp.
Let's think. Do we have anything?
Platform. What's that moving? What's the lava?
We actually have primitives. You could put in the primitive
Sure, we'll show
triangle,
primitive.
which is already ramp built.
Primitive.
And remind us what's a primitive?
So primitives are all just your generic shapes. So there's spheres, there's cubes, there's triangles, there's toruses, anything that's basic construction shapes. They're non-textured, but they're in there so that you can use them for whatever you want to.
Omnidirectional jump.
Sure, we could try that. I was going to say the triangle, but
I just want to experiment a little bit. I'm not sure I like that.
Yeah,
idea. Let's do. I think like a kind of like a half pipe type shape. There might actually be. That's not quite.
Yeah, part of the not
What
the
is
torus,
the pan,
but the
pan quarter?
because it's the pan. Because there's a
Yeah,
pan
pan
and there's a
half.
lid, which is a weird primitive. But yes.
And a half pipe.
That's a little
for Tony
steep
Hawk?
though. I don't know about if we can hit that gently enough. Yeah, I'm not sure we hit that very well. I think you probably use the triangle. Probably the best bet. Is this called triangle? You said, or
It should
yeah.
be. Yeah, it's just a
Oh,
simple,
yeah,
we
that's-
just
that's
have
pretty-
to rotate it, and we just rotate it like a ramp, and then it's
Very easy to control the angle on this one compared to
Yeah.
that weird
Yeah.
pan.
Yeah.
Or something like that, and just blow it way up.
Big triangle.
it's no Tony Hawk, but it'll do.
Yeah. Yeah, you had me at half pipe.
We could technically do that because I think we have the half of the cylinder.
Yeah.
We might be able to use a quarter of the cylinder, and that would make a little bit of a curve too. But
Let's go back a little bit.
And we have collectibles.
That's not bad.
it's
Letters.
true. We could put some collectibles right there in the air, some power ups.
Oh yeah.
So if you jump off them to try to catch them.
Yeah. Let's spell correctly. That help. Material.
What are numbers and
Or go ahead and
letters?
change the color on it too, just for a little extra fun there. Why not, right?
Mm-hmm.
What color should it be?
Well, it could be red to match the arrows.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, that nice red.
With a nice gradient too.
That's the light reflecting. It's a very shiny, shiny thing there. All right.
Shows how much I know.
We could make it really, really weird here. Let's get to the.
I'm good with that.
Put the transparent one. in there.
Exactly. Yeah, you're ahead of me
Yeah.
there.
I knew it.
And now we can set the alpha to a different color
Whoa.
there. I don't think I can move that. Let's go.
So tell me what's happening. So it's semi-translucent
Yeah,
a
so
little
you can see
bit.
through a little bit. We're gonna make it a little more see-through.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Something like
It's
that.
like a ghost ramp.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Why is it
duplicate
a ghost
it.
ramp? I don't know. Why not?
Exactly.
Why not?
On the duplication, I'm gonna remove. What was actually the standard material? I think. I'm gonna make this like that. So it has edges. You can see a little easy where it is, but still see through it.
That's
Sneaky.
cool.
I'll drag this guy over a little bit like
So
that.
that's sneaky.
Oops.
I like it.
Let's delete that. Duplicate this. Use the local position. Drag it over without screwing up the orientation.
That's awesome.
That's pretty smart. I like that.
All right.
Now it looks like an actual lucite kind of ramp, right?
Mm-hmm.
So make this a little. Come on. This is the main. Oh, here's the main one. The main one. I'm gonna bring it just a little bit up. It doesn't flash like that. That's the fighting. That's
Alright,
using
yeah.
the negative space, making it just a little bit offset. Make it not flicker as much until you're much further away. It'll flicker far away. That's
Yeah.
fine.
So anytime you see anything, if it's anything's fighting together, it's called Z fighting because it's usually on the Z orientation.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
anything
essentially.
that's overlapping will kind of tend to do that. So if you just adjust one thing slightly higher than the other, it usually clear that stuff up.
It's also the name of the fighting game that I will be developing.
Z fighter.
Yeah.
I like it. That'll be our next one that
Yeah.
we do.
All right. Let's go with our lovely Soccer Black Claw again. Hey guys, let's go. The back of the cart. It's my favorite part. We're passive carts. Just run. This is beautiful.
Yeah, really striding out.
Will she power slide?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's like, oh, it's hard to pull off. Oh, they're going
Yeah, I
over
was,
there.
I was gonna see how it was gonna look for her, but that's okay.
Yeah. So it's like, of course,
Yeah.
it's not really built for it right now. I'll speed
Yeah.
it a little bit, but take the high route. Oh god, we're hard to turn right now. Okay. Oh, slow down a little bit. That's all right. Probably need to get a boost padding or something like that and be able to. No, I think we'll be fine. Just going straight off of it. We could boost it a little bit, but no, come on, on the beach and then turn the boost pad over here.
Yeah.
Right? That's the
Mhm.
idea. Land on the beach, then boost
Right.
up here. Oh, we're gonna need a bigger
So we'll have
boost.
to pump
We're
that
gonna
big
need a lot
boost.
more. Yeah, we're gonna need a giant
All right.
boost.
Let's just go back. Let's fix that
Crank that
boost.
bad
to be
boy
way
way
higher. Oh yeah. Where is our boost ramp? Alright, so we have the duration, the acceleration, the velocity boost. Let's put the velocity boost up to like, just double it for now, 16.
Sure.
Acceleration boost is fine. Basically saying max acceleration all the way, which is fine. And duration boost, double that as well. Nice big boost.
Okay.
And we're gonna augment the force for 0.4 seconds. A little too short, I think, for this one. We want a good second of airtime. That's gonna be a huge boost now. I have no
Yeah.
idea. It might be too far.
That might be too far, but yeah.
We just doubled like every aspect. Now
Uh-huh.
it's like 8
Uh-huh.
times the boost it was.
No such thing as too far.
We could actually we could move the player instead over there so we could test it shorter if we have some more variations on that. It's a good little tip. You can just move the player wherever you want because you don't even matter where you are.
I still can't get over it.
It's my favorite part. It's
Yeah.
definitely my favorite part. I'm trying to shoot shortcut this time. If I else like make it though, I'm not Black Claw. I can't jump as well. as she
Yeah.
does.
Yep.
I might be in trouble
Yep.
actually. It's alright,
You
we'll
can
come
make
back
it up
in.
there.
Come
Yeah,
back
you
in.
can make it up there.
Alright, on the road. This looks like a nice road.
I
Actually. I'm
really
happy with
like that.
And
Yeah.
I like that. That's a nice beautiful turn.
Mhm.
Turn left. Okay. It's lower this
Mhm.
time. See how it feels. A little bumpy. A little bumpier. I think probably it's easier,
Uh-huh.
but it's okay. I like that. Add some power from the load. Make it more. Make it worth it. We can do a small boost there. I think that's tiny. Like a
Yeah,
little-
because she catches just a little bit of air, so you're
Yeah.
losing a little bit of your momentum, it feels like.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. So what happened there is we went so fast we actually missed the collision event,
Mm-hmm.
and we can fix that on our character. We can actually go on to our racer avatar.
It also looks like the boost needs to be longer. Like, or did we drop?
Potentially.
Like, what?
Okay, I think we went through the ramp a little bit actually at first. So let's go to our racer avatar. We have our rigid body is on here somewhere. There it is. We want to have not discrete but continuous collision detection. That's for managing fast moving objects. So in behind the scenes game physics, if you have a wall here and you move from here to here in one frame, like it's, that's basically a teleport essentially, and the game doesn't know you hit anything. With continuous, it says, hey, from here to here, could they have done that? If not, hit the wall, essentially, which is what we want to happen in this case. So
It's slightly more expensive though, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
it is a little more expensive, but it's
because
also
checking
default.
more often.
if you're not moving at like really fast speeds, it's not usually a problem. If you're moving at reasonably slow gameplay, keep it off. One a little better. It's worth it. But we're going super fast now because we are speed racer.
And so does that mean discrete just checks every so often?
Discrete means it only checks on the actual frames. Like it'll check here and check here. It won't
Right.
check anywhere in the middle.
Okay.
It says, hey, do all checks all the way along because it's more expensive.
Grunwald said, nice shortcut. It was.
Yeah. I feel like we have some lava pool, lava plane, lava cap. That's lava plane. Let's get a floor plane in here that is just death. Bring it up a little bit. Let's expand it.
Oh boy.
How's that looking? We can put some like cliffs around the edges if we can get it in a good spot.
Eventually, yeah.
Let's just pull it down a little bit. Something like that. It looks pretty decent already. Make it a little wider on this. Keep it uniform too. We don't texture. There we go.
That's great.
Don't go down there because there's lava, and then the lava ends, and a little cliff down here.
It's a lava dam.
Yeah. That's a bit bigger on me. Just go with 2. That should do
Nice.
nicely here. Rotate
Rotate
it that
Yep.
way and shove it in the ground.
Look at that.
Like a pro.
Stick all kinds of things in the ground. No one ever knows. It's fine. It looks great.
Yep.
Yeah, water's in this out of it, and it keeps the water and the lava separate. It's very, very good to have that, you know. A little more ambience here.
And then I was going to say you can use a handful of those guys in between our split, so that way it's a very clear split.
Oh, okay. I like that idea.
So
Although,
we can't just cheat.
I want to try and use
so that
one
way
of
once
the...
you go one way, you go. Some of their props.
Yeah, I think they have one thing with a pretty good wall here a minute ago I saw. I think building A. Yeah, that's kind of... Well, not A. That's what I wanted. That's one with right angle. Building B. That's the one that's kind of a straight wall there.
And what affects the scale when you drop an asset in? Like you mentioned that this one might not be the same relative scales.
Whatever the author makes it at, it's kind of the rule of thumb there. The author made this one really small. I think they're used this was a very small miniature world, so everything's scaled to their size, which makes sense, but not quite what we want right here. So we're gonna make it a little bigger.
Yeah. So if you were to drop in any of the RTS assets, they're much smaller than like the racer assets are, which are smaller than the platformer assets and stuff like that, because everything was built on the scale of that world. So. So it does take a little finagling sometimes when you start crossing your genres there. Yeah, crossing your streams.
And in world, Capitan is bigger than the RTS units, I think, right?
Yes. Yeah, she's like twice their size, I think. Somewhere close to that.
And as we saw, she's bigger than the carts, too, which means that they are just slightly bigger than the RTS. So she's either a giant or everyone else is miniature.
Yeah, the RTS are supposed to be, the racers are supposed to be smaller cars, because they're supposed to be like RC sort of cars. It's a little hard to tell sometimes, but that's the original idea behind them.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a little more set dressing in here, right? Make it a little prettier, split that a little harder. A little smaller than that. It's not a hard, but you could cross it, but it's definitely encouraging you not to.
Yep.
Actually, I think that's pretty good right there, I think.
Yep.
Is it the ground or is it floating? I hate when it's floating. I gotta put that up a little more here, I think. Like that. Oops.
And since that material is one, I guess it looks like a color, you can scale it pretty high without noticing like artifacting or stuff with like the overextending, I guess, like pixelation or whatnot. Okay.
Yeah, this depends on the asset. Assets that are simple color are going to be a little easier to scale large. This train would blow up pretty quickly. It's kind of a certain size detail. Making it larger would be problematic. And here it kind of synchronizes together. Do something tiny here, like a... not like a fire, I don't think. And their pillar, yeah. Oh, that's the build one. Oh, they had a pillar.
So they
didn't they?
build pillars with blocks.
I guess. That's not bad. Final dividing point here. Something like that. Stick in there. Yeah, I think that works out. Cool.
Sure.
A little more clear now. I think I'm thinking it's a little too far in here. I want to hit that edge by accident, so let's pull that over the wall just a little bit.
Adjust your check pointer. Or not that it has to.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Actually put him on the track.
Yeah, you can drive over there. It's fine. Okay. Something like that. That looks nice. Yeah. Okay. What about you? How you doing?
How do you do it?
I'll take this and we'll put it a little more that way and take it down just a little bit. Actually, we'll tilt it a little bit too. It's a little off kilter, which is just what we want.
Cool.
And one more over here to get to. There we go. There you go. More or less. Okay. So will that work?
Did we need to adjust our jump? Did we think our boost ramp needed?
I'll try to get with a
adjustment?
new physics thing.
True,
We
I see that.
kind of went
Fix it,
like
yeah.
through the ramp. We didn't really finish it.
Okay.
That could be a big
Mhm.
difference there.
Choose black.
I didn't. That's right. That's okay.
Switch in.
Gotta try all the cards, all the variety. You know.
It's true. See how they handle.
You know, they actually have both of them in stats for now. We haven't changed the stats yet. Bye guys.
How did that one guy go flying so much farther, like you soaring over everyone's head?
hit
Did
just
he
right, I
just
guess.
hit the right
Yeah.
jump?
Oh, nice air
I like
there.
this.
A little bump.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious way to go, I think. I'm not having any difficulty keeping
Yeah.
track of the course here at all.
I like that you can
Done
see
that
the
way.
arrows through the translucent thing. That's cool.
Get a little wet
And the
there in
little-
that part, and then finally a boost with massive boost. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh my!
That's pretty good.
Oh my god, nice.
Maybe it's a little
Perfect.
bit weaker, so you
Uh-huh.
don't quite hit it,
Yeah.
but
That was
That was pretty spot on, dude. That was awesome.
totally on purpose.
yep, totally calculated that ahead of time. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because the heavy car will go farther, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
Yeah.
That's pretty close. So
Yeah, pretty
That was
close.
great.
I think we can just take the.
We can line up a whole bunch of spectators right along that ridge. So as you're jumping over, you have a whole bunch of people that are down below, like
All right, I like it.
waving.
Maybe it's like a 12. A 12 in the middle of the two boosts. Maybe a 14.
Yeah.
It's a little bit less.
Just needs to be a little bit less. 'cause
Yeah.
It's pretty
You still want to clear the ridge. That's
Yes.
the goal. If you don't clear the ridge, it's gonna be a long drive.
Right.
Good luck.
Yes.
And the units are velocities. No, I don't know. What are the units? I don't even know.
Meters per second, probably.
Alright.
I'm not entirely. It may
I
actually be
don't know.
normalized for the carts kind of environment. It might not be exactly meters per second. Maybe like a scaled thing. But other than the stats, they have kind of a range. Let's see. Where is the AI? Terrain. AI. See, you can see relative to him, the light cart drives at.
Meters per second.
Yeah, looks like 6 meters per second. It accelerates very fast up to top speed, but stays there. A medium cart goes at 5 or 8, but accelerates slower to get there. So higher max speed, lower acceleration, and then heavy is even further in that direction. They can go up to 10, but they only go to 2 acceleration. So this is an instant boost of all your acceleration all the way to max, and adds an additional 12 on top of that, or 14 on top of that, which is going to be more than double any of your speed possible, which is
Got it.
great. All right.
And that's how you rebalance the racer too, if you want to change the stats
Yep.
of the different cars.
Yeah, so if it actually worked out pretty nicely, it was pretty easy not to rebalance them here, but if it was too small, we had to drive slower, you can scale your guys down and drive slower, and that would also work. We can make a really long race, make it even tiny and slower. It would still feel awesome, but you'd be tiny and slow.
Micro machines.
Exactly, yeah, micro race. I mean, they already are Yeah, that's one of the ideas
Yeah.
actually of the original core game is that they're not actually people in the cars. They are like remote control
RC
cars.
cars,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's why Captain Black is much bigger than them because
Yeah.
she'd be controlling a little controller and they drive around a cool track. But you can enter yourself, I guess. Why not? Make a foot race hybrid. All right. Waypoints then. There they are. The last point is way up there, which actually worked out just fine, so we'll go ahead and keep that. We'll just move on here.
So
And
now
we're
you're
gonna be a
just
little lax
adding
with
more,
these,
and you'll
yeah.
just then update what the last one is.
Yeah,
right?
all links to each other, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Put that up there. I'm gonna go like this. Down, make sure you get up there a little bit. Get you all the way there.
And what are the
Which
pros and
split
cons of
right there.
like the way to balance the number of waypoints? Like, is there a good general approach to how many you should use, how much to space them apart so they don't inhibit their behavior?
Sure. Yeah. Really the best way is to watch what the AI does. Kind of drive behind the AI, see what he's doing. If he's like missing a turn entirely, maybe put an waypoint on that turn. Make sure it's kind of trial and error a little bit, trying to refine it. But you can be pretty broad with them, and they'll still try and follow along the best they can. They don't care what game they have a waypoint. They care like, hey, what am I closest to, and how can I head towards that one? Once they get close enough to it, they go, hey, where's the next one to go to? So you don't have to actually ever reach it. As long as it's the closest one to go to, they'll go from the last one
And they're just gonna head in that
to
direction.
this one, in that direction, as best they can.
Cool.
As best they can from here to there. Even though it's actually in the air a little bit, it shouldn't matter. And they get towards this one, like, oh, hey, almost there. What's the next one? And we're actually have two choices then. So let's go ahead and duplicate that again. We're going to create an empty object here.
And what does that mean?
It's just a folder, essentially. I'm just organizing this and say,
Okay.
hey, this is our branch.
Okay.
So I know, hey, this is where the branch is, and put all the branch nodes inside of it. So we'll call this one
6
A1.
A1.
Yeah, and we'll go ahead and duplicate A1. We'll build A first. A is going to be the lower root here.
Mm-hmm.
You can call it whatever you want. I just use A and B as a simple way to keep track of them. Oops. Come back here,
Makes
A1.
sense to me.
I'm using Control D to duplicate them, so there's a quick shortcut to make more of them.
So you hit Control D, and
Yeah,
it'll
Control
just
D makes a
copy.
new one, yeah, essentially. Tell you to drive all the way along there the best you can. That's not going to be too far. Bring that back a little bit here.
And how do you merge it again when they're I guess it's just gonna at some point they're gonna be both. You'll assign the same next
Exactly.
Waypoint
at the
to it,
end.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so this one right here actually will probably be the one that we do it with. Let's make sure this one's over a little extra here. Get them up to the right a little bit. Probably we can actually take that turn there. And this one here will actually be the next waypoint after these, so we'll go ahead and just drag it out. And then beneath it, and this is going to be, be in the folder. Thank you. Post branch 1. Oops, caps lock was on. Alright. Back to our beginning one here, waypoint. Back here, we'll call this the pre-branch. Now we're going to duplicate this guy, put him up there. That's a bit too far.
And if you leave the weight for each of them as one, it'll treat them equally, right?
Exactly,
Like they
yeah.
don't have to add up to anything. It can just be
Yep.
like they're relative to each other.
Exactly, yeah. The total summation does not matter whatsoever. It's just, hey, you have more weight, you're more likely. So you can think if it was 2 to 1, it'd be twice as likely. If it was 2 to 10, it's 1/5 of the other one. You can have all kinds of variation in there to get a more complicated setup. This should probably turn, shouldn't it? I mean, look at that one before.
Oh yeah.
That shouldn't be facing like that. It's gonna drive off a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Or should you?
Maybe you should. Where are we at here? V1, okay.
And does the waypoint need to be kind of at the level of kind of the plane that your car is
For best
basically
results,
driving
but
on?
it's pretty lenient. You don't have to be exact. But for best results, like the closer you are, the less problems you'll ever run into. If everything's very precise, you'll be pretty precise as you're driving there. But you don't have to worry about until the problem really. So obviously, I'll set them up roughly, we'll hook them up, we'll do a test run, say, hey, they didn't make this turn. We'll go back and look at it. Actually, I don't do that there, do I? That's post branch. So, okay, click that one. So it goes from here to there.
I'll
should
put
be a
that
little
like the
more.
base of
Yeah,
the ramp.
yeah,
Yeah.
And then here we'll duplicate that guy. Bring it out here a bit. Hey, drive straight for a little bit, basically in the air, maybe.
And then it'll land,
Not entirely sure.
or maybe,
We'll find out.
and then head toward that boost.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's probably too far for that, but I can put it over there. And say, oops. If anything causes problems, it'll probably be this jump right here more than anything. We'll
Mhm.
figure it out as we get that. On water, get out of the way. I can't see. Okay, that'll work there. Duplicate that guy. Get him to the ramp. And then launch over the whole wall here. Do 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 do. I didn't actually duplicate it yet. Let's see.
And once we finish these waypoints, feels like we're getting pretty close.
Yeah.
Because that the logic, or I guess the logic for the
Give him a point to aim for, you know, little thing here. Yeah, the AI should just run
Yeah.
across there. So up there, and that should be enough, I think. Let's try it out at least.
Uh-huh.
and now we
You
need to
gotta
we need to
assign 'em.
Yeah.
update the
Yeah, hook them all up.
Sign
So
and change the names.
1 goes to 2, 2 to 3.
and then the
4
last thing we would have to do is
four
put in
to
the actual
five, 5
checkpoints
to
at some point
7.
if we wanted to. But yeah.
And how are you doing that quickly? What are you hitting?
That's down arrow. It's going through the down arrow there. So put it down there.
Okay. So just by tapping through, you're cycling through kind
Yep.
of available waypoints.
Yeah, we'll basically control the hierarchy over here. So down
Yeah.
was the next one in the hierarchy. So it goes, okay, so it's through there. I gotta name these a little better so I can see what I'm doing here. All 5 makes it really hard to tell if they're working or not.
And if you update the name there, will it update the references
Yep.
in that too? So you'll be able to go back and see if it did it right.
Exactly.
Cool.
Okay. 5 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to start. That's not right. 10 to 11, 11 to 12. 12 is going to go to pre-branch. Pre-branch is going to have 2 of them. It's going to go to A1
Oh, okay.
and B1.
Fitty fitty.
Let's call these something a little different here. A2. Oh, that's not what I wanted. A3 and A4. So pre-branch goes to A1 and B1. A1 goes to A2, A2 to A3, A3 to A4, A4 is going to go back out to post-branch 1. And then B1 goes to B2, B3, B3 goes to post-branch 1 as well. And now we're merged again. This is post-branch 1 is right here, which will actually bring up a little bit. Let's come over here. Alright. This is going to be ramp air. This is the beach, I think, right? Yeah, this is our beach point. Beach. This is
Boost.
pre-boost ramp. And then mid-boost. All right.
Just so you make sure you're boosting in the right direction.
Yeah, I'll give you a little extra aim point to aim for it. If it's right there, you'll be fine.
Aim for the bushes.
Maybe. We'll find out. It might, work out horribly. We'll figure it out. Post branch 1 goes to ramp area, and the beach. The beach lands on the pre-boost ramp. Ramp to mid boost, all the way back to the start. It's already on.
Boom.
That.
And how many laps do we have set up? Is it 3 the default still?
I think it's left on 3 still, so let's check that out.
99.
It's on 3. Well, we'll try and finish with 3
Whoa.
first. We'll go from there. Oh wait, one more thing to do. The checkpoints. We haven't done any
Yeah, I was
checkpoints
gonna say
yet.
we haven't done that
Yeah.
yet, but that's okay. We can test this to see how it's working.
That's true. Yeah, we won't finish any laps yet. We'll still do
Yeah.
the race, and we'll try and race as well.
Yeah.
And if we make it or not, we'll find out. Okay.
I like it.
This is shaping up real nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or don't turn a character a little bit start there, kind of off kilter. Whoa!
Oh.
I got air.
Yeah, he did.
You get the starting boost, maybe? I don't know.
They're cheating.
Probably.
Who's going which way?
Who's going? Yep.
So him split. That's pretty good.
All right. Oh.
Oh, that guy had some issues.
So they clipped that edge there a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you would just move the target a little bit wider, I guess.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So far, looking pretty solid.
Yeah.
This is what I'm worried about right here. This is my worry. But I know they're hitting the ramp. They're okay. I see
Oh,
they go.
nice.
I don't know where they're gonna get to. The water landing is beautiful though. I like that part a lot.
Yeah. Oh. So
They
he
didn't
missed
they didn't all
it.
make it,
They
but you
didn't.
know sometimes you can't make it. I tell you.
Can't all be winners.
Yeah, I mean we did a lap fine. They did a lap
Oh.
pretty good too.
Oh man.
Oh.
We hit that. Just
That's
right.
that's how those
Good,
guys
yeah.
caught that air. Then yeah.
You see the little curve? You see the top curve up there? You can see where
Oh.
they're driving to. It's pretty nice.
So is that just hitting at the right angle and basically just getting a good little
Yep.
off the jump? Okay.
They're going
We'll
off.
load
They're
this
going
time.
off the map. Though.
Yeah, it's I'll figure out what's wrong with that mini map set up there. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I didn't look into it a little more. But just so we can see everything here. Well, I don't know how to boost here still. It's a little too lame.
Yeah, I think we need a little bit of a boost, just a little bit.
Yeah, not the mega boost, but
Yeah.
which is definitely required to finish the race. You need a mega boost, or you just terrible times.
Wait, I have an idea. Can we make basically like a hoop or something to jump through on
Nice.
that little hilltop
We
thing?
could, we could.
Thread the needle?
Yeah.
Or a GTA 5 donut
Alright.
to jump through?
We got
Perfect.
the Taurus. That's a shape.
Yeah.
The Taurus is a shape, so it's a donut.
They're, yeah, we can have a donut, I guess.
Let's fix
Greg
checkpoints so we
loves
can
donuts.
see who's actually winning and not. Let's check that out, and then we'll add some extra visual fun. So let's go train. Our race data here. We have our checkpoint. We have. What happened to? Oh, we put a zero elsewhere. We put a zero on the actual starting one. So here is our 0 point. We'll hit that one nicely. Then go into checkpoint 1, which we'll put right up. We might put that close on. They can put it over here. That's fine. So then these aren't about where to navigate to. These are about make sure you're completing the track. So
Sure.
we can skip a lot of gaps here, just as long as you're not getting a shortcut that we don't want to allow.
I mean, technically, they should really be in each one of the checkpoints, right?
They could be, but they don't. It depends on whether we allow shortcuts or not. Player shortcuts are an often fun thing to add in.
They
the,
are.
the ability to have that.
They
If
are.
you have too many checkpoints, then they can't do those.
Right.
So we'll do them by hand, I think, for now, and we'll get it set up here. I guess we could just parent this one to the other checkpoint in theory if we wanted to, but we're already there, so let's just finish it off with this. Checkpoint's good. Anywhere in there it counts. Can't go too far up there. You gotta stay over here. You can't wide is fine. Go up there. Next one probably right up there, I think. Let's see, checkpoint 2. Turn that guy.
Cool.
Just like that. Make sure you get through there somehow. No, the important part here, when you split, you don't want to have a checkpoint in the middle of the split because you have to go to every checkpoint. You can't split checkpoints. You have one at the end of the checkpoint, and that's fine. At the end of the branch, I mean, rather.
Oh, yeah. Before the AI split.
Yeah, that one there will be fine beforehand on that one there. We'll put on this arch right here as our next one to hit, essentially.
So when you said that they calculate basically what they're going to do for the entire lap, if they respawn, would they, in theory, still kind of pursue the same path that they
Yeah.
were already going?
Yeah, they're gonna follow the same branch essentially. They only change on the branch. Their individual like turns are calculated live. It's like, oh, hey, there's a wall in front of me. Turn away from that wall. Dodge the EMP, dodge the hole, etc. Like, hey, where am I trying to get to? That's pre-calculated essentially. It's like, hey,
Okay.
start of the lap, and I says, hey, where am I going to travel this race? And it's kind of think of each waypoint as a new destination in their journey.
And then just one at the bottom of the ramp.
Yeah, I think that's fine. You have to do the ramp to finish it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely need the ramp.
Or at the top of the ramp, I suppose.
Yeah.
It could be,
Yeah,
since
top's
it's
fine,
right
yeah.
there.
No, we can even make it like if you don't go up the ramp, we can still count it. It's just you're already not hit the ramp. We can make it like this. It's like, yeah, if you hit it,
Yep.
it's fine. As long as you go from there
Yep.
to here,
Yep.
you didn't save any time really. If you want to try and do a short jump over there and go up there, you can.
Right.
It's not gonna work out for you, but you could try it. And just because I need some more lava in my life, I'm gonna fill this hole right here. I don't like this hole. Just,
You never have too much lava. Unless you're Darth Vader.
starting to spill just a little bit. There's a little bit of spillage right there. That's good. Looks a little off there.
There we go.
Yeah,
it's still peeking through a little bit there.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's better
Yeah.
above the ground. There you go. This is the spicy
Spicy
island.
volcano.
Yeah, spicy volcano island here.
Mhm.
All right, you want to do a ring as well? You said there. We have for anything called a ring. Let's see what we have for a ring.
Taurus.
Command ring. Yeah, that's for the Taurus probably.
Taurus, right?
Yeah. We could do the half Taurus even. Oh, it's actually it's kind of like no, let's do the full one. You're right. Let's do the full one. But we could have done that for other checkpoints as well if we wanted to. But we got this here. We'll just do.
Yes. Like perched on top of that little ledge there, just like, dude.
I have an idea here as well. We'll make this thing nice and big. Scale up just a little more. Nice
There we
big
go.
ring. And I'm gonna add in some power ups. I think here. Let's go with the want the. Actually, I'll do power up 2 is fine. Power up. Yeah, pick up power up 2 group. That's not the best name, to be honest. But that's all right.
They're set up in groups, or you can put them in individually.
Yeah, the randomized power up right here. You can do a single one like that. Let's do that.
Because the groups will be random then,
technically.
right?
But this is all the groups are everything is randomized.
Right,
So
they're
this will be-
randomized, or you can
yeah.
place an exact one that you want.
Let's go over that actually. Let's look over here. So, this right here is a collectible randomizer. If you're familiar with collectibles, we have a whole bunch of different collectibles. And a collectibles folder here. These come when there's out of the box. You collect a thing and it's done. So like, oh, you want to collect an emerald? Put an emerald right there. The giant emerald. You can pick it up. Doesn't let you do anything else. That's it. These ones here. This just allows you anything you want. You can put in this list right here, and it'll have it available essentially. It's in fact pointing to the one underneath it right here. This is one power up right here. It's the beam, EMP, or speed boost. You can customize each one to be like, hey, this one only spawns 2 of them, this one only spawns 1 of them, whatever you want. The visuals are just that. They're just visuals, right? So we have a random pickup visuals. If you wanted to, you could put in high up visuals, whatever you wanted to do there. Doesn't really matter. Each of these things have their own collider as well. So you get different shaped colliders if you want to match the visuals, whatever you want there. You could put visuals on the actual power-ups as well. These don't have a visual. We're using the random visuals instead. But you could put on a pineapple visual if you want to do there. What I'm going to do then is take the entire visual route, which will include the power-ups there. I'm going to scale up a bit so you don't miss it. Let's make it 3,
That's what I was thinking.
3. A lot harder to miss now. That's bigger than that. We can go bigger. Additionally, these have a kind of cooldown period of how long until you can get them.
For when they respawn for the next racer.
Exactly, yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and just cheat a little bit. We're going to make...
Just graphics alone, those were actually kind of cool for it.
Yeah.
They could have been for the checkpoints. If we would've
That's
scaled-
true,
man.
actually.
if we scaled them up
We
giant
could have sold
size,
those.
They
That's-
could have been the checkpoints.
I'm actually going to put 3 in the same spot right there. So they should be 3 different power-ups all kind of offline in the same area. So people can get them at once, and after that nobody gets any more for 5 seconds. So everyone gets it right at once. You all get together. Don't play around.
We
can
can
do all
pick
kinds
up
of stuff.
one though.
Oh, yeah, you'll get one, and
Yeah.
leave 2 for the next guy behind
Right.
you.
And they'll get yep.
Oh,
But let's see,
cool.
I want everyone who's here relatively quickly to get a power-up.
Yep.
Is the idea. We're going to do a boost ramp over here as well. So
Yeah,
another
we said
boost
just a little
platform.
one, right?
Boost. Don't filter the collectibles, please. Boost
Just
plate.
yeah. Right at the base of it or something, right? So
Yep.
just a little bit of speed.
Now, technically, remember, the visuals don't matter. So I'm just going to go ahead and go like this.
Oh, so it can be sideways?
Yeah, the direction doesn't matter. It's just a trigger volume here, essentially.
And you don't even want to show the plate, like you just
Yeah, I'm
literally
gonna
need
let
the
it- yeah.
need the
Exactly.
the
If you hit this ramp,
yeah.
we'll give you actually a little boost. That's all.
Yeah.
Not a lot, just a little bit. Angle shouldn't really matter, but I'm just going to give them like this right here. So it falls a little bit, so you get the boost anywhere on there. You hit that. In case you hit it in a little area, you'll still get it.
Sneaky.
We should cover the whole ramp. Only the ramp. If you miss the ramp, you don't get a boost. Sorry.
That seems fair.
That should work fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to kind of use that as almost a keyword. The word visuals. Like if it's visuals, it doesn't
that's
matter.
fair.
You can delete it. You can put it in.
Yep.
You put this here as visuals. It won't do anything. It's just visuals.
Right, there's no collision on it. There's no anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this one actually has collision. It breaks that rule, of course. Now you said that.
What?
But it's not supposed to. Yeah. All right. That should handle all the major problems we had last time. I'd save and play and see what happens.
It's gonna be awesome.
Can you win your own race?
Nope. Yes, I think you can.
I believe in you.
I think
If
you
it's
can.
too easy, just lower your stats, increase their stats, and then good luck.
Mm-hmm. It does seem pretty easy.
Yeah. We can have design do stat tweaking at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Design, I mean, Greg. All right, I'm staying behind a little bit so you can kind of see how they all do here.
I still want to change all their visuals to all the other dudes.
I'm fine with that. I'm not sure if the RTS units properly animate with the cart or not. I heard somebody say they didn't. But we can try it out with one of them at least and see what it looks like. I'm in second place right now. It's not bad. It doesn't seem right.
Yeah, you're not in second.
Interesting.
Pilby team racing. Something like that.
I wonder if we missed a checkpoint, maybe? Let's find out.
Wait, I have another idea. You could combine visuals, so you could have them basically riding in the cart.
Nice.
That might not work out of the box.
Ah,
Ooh,
nice.
I
Oh,
missed
you
that.
missed it.
I did miss it.
Huh.
Barely. The trigger valve might not be the exact same size. We can probably check on that after.
true.
Make sure it fits.
Well, it did give you second lap,
Yeah.
so it's.
I finished a lap at least. It knows
but
that.
You're not in second.
Yeah, it seems a little off right now, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're in third, fourth.
Not entirely sure.
Now you're first. Okay.
Should
So there's dudes ahead of him. So yeah.
I do think there are. Let's figure that out.
Unless he's lapping them.
We are getting very spread out on this track. It's a lot harder of a track. We're getting stuck sometimes, so we're definitely spreading out a lot
Yeah.
more than what we did on the racer track.
Oh.
Oh, I hit that one badly.
Oh.
Still made up though. I had enough speed to make up, even though I didn't quite where I
Oh.
wanted there.
I could have dropped it right there in the thing.
I put a little pull on the hill, knowing that we're gonna hit. So I should put it here on the ground. It would hit that for sure.
Right on the front of the thing.
Yeah. Hey, well, lap 3 though. We're gonna finish this race in A position. I don't know which
Ooh.
one, but one
Ooh.
of them. We're in possibly third, possibly second.
Can you drop the EMP when you're in the air?
You have to be near the ground, but you can't make up. There's a huge jump. You can do it above the ground a little bit.
If you were
It's a
in the
little-
air, what would happen? It just wouldn't
It'll
fire,
waste
or
it.
it'll drop to
It'll
the
actually
ground.
waste it. If you're too far from the ground, it'll waste your MP.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you gotta be careful with your MPs, man.
Alright.
That's better. That's better.
See,
this
look,
time.
it says the leader
Yeah.
is far. It said the leader was way ahead.
He may have already.
Yeah.
He may have finished way earlier
Oh.
than we did. It's
And
quite
then just
possible he
kept
was
going.
ahead. Yeah, 'cause
Mhm.
they will actually race forever. They don't care what ending. Like I'm gonna race it just until the end of time. They have no desire to stop. Otherwise, where are they gonna go? Block the racetracks? Let's keep going.
The ride or
Go
die.
in circles. Yeah, go in circles forever. All right, that was pretty good though.
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
I think the end position I think was correct. I think that guy was ahead of us. There was
Okay.
definitely some oddities in the middle there. I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure what occurred. Let's see. Oh, we haven't allowed to kill you yet. Another question as well. We have all the different racers now. They're immune to the beam damage currently. I want to turn that off.
Are they really?
Yeah. So by default, the racer is immune to beam damage. So it's not it's about stopping them and spinning them out, not killing them. But that's the default, not the rules we have to follow. So if we follow above our train here, we have our
I
AI
see.
in here.
So right now it stuns them but doesn't kill them.
Right.
You're gonna set it up to kill them, is what you're saying?
Yeah. So they have a.
Sounds like one way to win.
If you kill
Of
them, you
course,
also
that
win.
means you get killed.
Health change modifier. They're immune to radiant damage. Might look familiar from adventure mode a little bit.
Uh-huh.
They're immune to radiant damage. So we're gonna say you are not immune to that anymore. Actually, no. Let's take the entire thing off. You are. Alright, I had one already. Okay, yeah, it's gone. Oh no, it's there. I lied. Delete. You're no longer immune to any damage. Now hold down from everything. It is gone. Do that for each one.
And say again what you're doing here. This is you're removing they can be damaged now.
Yeah. So they had a damage immunity to radiant damage, which is how the beam gun deals radiant damage.
Oh, okay.
So in here, the whole bunch of damage types, they don't mean anything by themselves. They're just for the player to like customize. Like, hey, you could deal, elemental damage is your attack and say, oh, this guy's immune to elemental damage. You can
They're
make
just
an RPG
labels.
out of it. Yeah, it's just
They're
labels.
just labels.
Okay.
So we chose Radiant because it's a beam cannon. So you're immune to Radiant damage, saying, hey, Radiant damage multiplied by 0. Which basically means take 0 damage from that. We're saying,
Yeah.
hey, don't do that anymore. You can die from that now.
Living dangerously.
Exactly. So they would already die to things like fire damage anyway. They're not immune to that in the first place. So we don't have to take this off so they can die to a volcano. But we'll do that as well in a minute.
I mean, these are the risks of racing around an active volcano.
Yeah,
Sure.
this is a death race here. If you don't make it out, then
Mm-hmm.
sorry, bud. Get a new RC car. No, it's RC cars. You don't actually die. It's
So what
fine.
happens if you die?
You will lose. The game will be over.
Does it actually will end if
Yep.
you die?
Yep.
Cool.
Well, because then who would be driving the RC car?
I was just wondering if we'd actually
Yes.
tested that.
Yeah, I'll actually show you how that works right here.
Okay.
Up in gameplay, we wanted to keep the kind of the rules of the game very modular. So instead of having like the races governed by these set of rules, we have smart conditions. So we have this one here is avatar getting third place or better. We say, hey, end the race. You got third place better, you win. If you got fourth place or worse, you lose. If 6 AI finish before you do, then you lose because it's your last person, like by ISO racing. If all the other races are dead, if you kill 7 racer AI, you win. Or if you die, if one player dies, you lose.
Okay, cool.
Simple as
So
that.
it's
So
already
if you want to have not die in there, you can take it off. So
Uh-huh.
you'd be dead. So it'd be kind of hard to do anything. But you'd still function. I guess the game would run.
And what qualifies dead? The health controller goes to
Yes,
0?
exactly. Health control. Yeah. So everything that can be killed has a health control. That's what makes it able to be killed.
Mm-hmm.
You have a max health, current health. The stats. In the case of the racer, the actual stats will override that. See on the stats, it has a health value that gets set when the game starts. So it's 100 health. So it might
Okay.
get 100 health there. The medium racer, I think he gets slightly more health. I'm not really sure. You might not. Let's check.
Should we live dangerously and make the laser just annihilate you off the entire map?
So it already really does that. It is immune to damage. So if you actually go down to the pickup here, you can see what it does for damage.
They all have
If it's
100
100?
hit points, right?
Yeah.
We should adjust that for sure. But
But the beam cannon. Oh, it's actually, the power up's actually in the library here. It's not actually on our scene here. Power up beam cannon. So what actually happens is when we hit the pickup here, it spawns this power up on your character, and then you click it activates the power up. So it can do whatever you wanted. We have a beam cannon EMP or example. You can make a new power up by you're looking at how it's built here, duplicating its general idea, and then changing what it does. So you can make all kinds of different power ups if you wanted to. Let's put the scene so we can see what it looks like.
Like a shrink ray or something?
You could potentially, yeah. So this here has, let's see, 11 shots in the burst.
Yep.
0.1 seconds between each burst, so that's 1.1 seconds if you do the math there. Or, no, that's not right.
I don't do math.
Yeah, 1.1. That's
Yeah.
probably right, maybe. I don't know. And it's
90.
90 damage per shot, 11 shots. So
Wow.
you can obliterate
Yeah.
anything.
All right.
I feel like we should lower that a little bit because I never liked that value. Although that's not worth that. We'll give more health instead. That's more fun.
Someone's trying to.
mm-hmm.
Join us.
Somebody found our phone. What was that? Slack? Skype? I don't know.
I don't know which one. I don't think it's Hangouts.
You want to get that, Greg? Oh, it
No.
stopped. All right, we're good. Somebody figured it out. Okay. Health. We're gonna do health a little bit. Make the heavy guys have more health. Is the
Yeah.
idea. Okay, we'll give them what? 300 health? No, it's 90 per shot, right? Let's give them like 1,000 then. Yeah.
So you're leaving it at 90 per shot then?
Yeah, leave that alone. It's easier to leave that alone. We'll give the heavy guy each 1,000. If you hit him with an entire vol, you could kill him, but it's not. You're not gonna hit that.
Mm-hmm.
Medium guys, they get like what, 750?
Sure. Mm-hmm. And light guys are 500.
So you can kill them. We're making it not easy to do so, which is probably good. But I'm also going to add some more pain points in here in a minute. So I'll give you more health so you can survive longer in the gauntlet. Oops, not 5,000. He's really tough. And the player stats. Now he has stats under the avatar, which is racer player. But again, we actually use card selection to override that. So we want to change the actual player stats on the UI cart selection. So 100 points for light. We'll give him 500 on that cart. 750.
Were they supposed to have a meeting in here tonight?
I'm not sure.
They're going to have to wait.
Exactly. Capitan Blackclaw. How tough is she feeling? Let's customize a little bit now. design here. We're gonna do a soccer black claw versus pirate black claw.
So she's not a cart, so I suspect she would be more vulnerable to damage.
Okay, so make her more fragile. What do you think about that, Greg?
Sure.
But she would need to be faster or more like have some other. Maybe, oh, you know what? Her jump height should be better than the other ones.
I agree with that. I mean, she is Captain Black Claw.
Yeah,
Let's see here. She has.
but
a
she has
hop
no
height
armor, right? Like she
of
would get
2 for her.
Yeah.
Well, now we'll keep pirate and soccer the same. Just for right now, keep them.
The pirate should be tougher.
Flex.
Pirate
Tougher?
should be tougher, but not jump as high or something, right?
Oh yeah.
Maybe she moves a little slower, but she's still a pirate.
Could be.
Okay.
Because the soccer
This-
one
more
would jump
athletic.
higher because they're
In health,
for
we'll give them
headbutts.
the light health then 500 light health.
Sure.
This all is very logical.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
let's go down
Fully on
300,
board.
something like that. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So
Pirate
gets
so clearly, if she's a pirate.
Pirate gets 500 here, and they move move a little slower as we said. Yeah. So instead of being 20, we'll give them a 15.
She's got a little more
Nah,
equipment weighing her
than
down.
that. 18. It's a little slower. It's not a huge thing. The jump's the same. Okay, great. Now they're all custom and specialized, and the avatar is here. The damage modifier is not customized per stats, so I'll take that off there. So you're not immune to any damage. Make it fair. You keep off if you want to be immune to that damage. You can kill them. They can't kill you. You can have that on.
So now super fast, so kind of based off of what Eric said before, technically we could drag a visual of one of the dudes onto one of the cart visuals already and have the dude partially sticking out of it to
It
make
won't
it look
animate
like he's...
both guys. What it's looking
Right,
for
but
is
if we
looking
put
for.
but if we put just the visual in there, would it make it look like the guy is sitting in the car?
It's kind of hit or miss because at least it looks for the first animator to find and know it's that animator. So
Even
one
if
of them
it's-
will animate, one will not animate.
Even if it's
basically.
just the visual?
Yeah, the visuals
yeah.
are an animated model. That is part of the
okay.
visuals.
I see
So
what you're saying.
2 and 1 is not as supported.
Okay.
Let's put in some visuals here on our jump spot, like Greg recommended here, on over here, right on our big jump wall. Let's put in a little Weaver Bully.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Let's go one of the RTS units here.
Sounds like a dangerous place to be standing to watch the race, but let's find out how this works.
There's a visual effect, right? You got a little undead archer cheering you on.
Uh-huh.
And are they just going to stand there, or are they going to
Yeah, they're
attack
just gonna stand
you?
there. No, these are just visuals. They're not actually an attack
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
Alright.
It's just part of the show, man. They're all here to
Yep.
come out and support everybody, you know?
The worst seats in the house. Best and worst seats in the
Most
house.
dangerous, but best visuals,
Yeah.
for sure.
Mhm.
Anybody yet?
It's like when you see the rally spectators, I'm just like, are you,
Mhm.
are
I know
you
you're crazy.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
And they're also really tiny as well, which is pretty hilarious. And the Weaver's
Yes.
over here doing his own thing. He doesn't like them.
Mhm.
He's just over here. Might hit him, that's fine.
Mhm. So we can swap out one of the cars. We can swap out one of the cars and try to make it one of the other guys.
Yeah, we'll see what it does
right?
for sure. Just find out.
Mhm.
One of our cars, at least. Let's see. Any other visuals in here we have for characters or anything I can think of? Either more-
Rock King, but he's sleeping.
Yeah. That. I mean, you know, why not? What's it called? It's Rock something. Rock King visuals. We'll stick him right here on this little,
On that
spot
rock.
over here, right there.
I'm
Yeah.
on that rock.
He is the king of this. He's taking a nap.
It really doesn't look that comfortable when he sleeps like that.
Nope.
He curled into a really tight ball.
I'm
He's,
not exactly sure
Yeah.
what he's doing or how he's doing it.
we
But
don't worry about
It's like
that.
my cat does that, you know, like curls up and covers
Uh-huh.
face, like.
We just need more characters, you know.
I know.
Wait, is anything? I'll save this real quick here before we do anything else. Save our current progress.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see. Is there anything in the content portal we could use as well?
Oh well, there was
Let's check
the new assets, right? They gave us
Oh.
those guys, yeah. Enemy pack.
Oh,
So yes, let's get that in there. Some robots.
cool.
Okay.
Thanks, Terminal 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2-2.
Oh, all the stuff we have in here. Not so much stuff in here. Let's see. Tropical plant robot.
That is awesome.
Oh, my lame
That was great.
Transformer-
No, it was
lame
good.
transformer noise.
I like it.
That was good. No, I knew what it was.
Not. I believe these are not animated. They were just static visuals.
Right. And
That
there's
looks
and there's
cool.
no collision or anything on them either. So
Yeah.
you're just gonna
We
see
could
how
we could
they
add
do.
colors if we wanted to.
Uh-huh.
But we have the ability. But
Uh-huh.
this guy looks. He's my new favorite right now.
A little.
I don't know about him as visual. I don't care if he animates. or not.
Orku.
That's what I
We
have.
could add collision and a rigid body. So if they get hit, they'll fall. Oh no, but they'd slide off
They'll
the.
probably slide off.
they'll
Yeah, yeah.
probably
That's,
slide
Aw,
but
that's
I-
awesome.
it's
I really like
adorable.
That's pretty cool. Little robot boy and his dog. Robot
Yeah.
dog.
that. That's great. I love it.
Little decoration.
Cool.
You can see it while you're jumping. Look at that tree up there.
Yeah.
Neat. We're now clear in the decoration phase here. Ooh, that's some spiky grass. Over yonder. Where'd that go? Oh, didn't
Right
go
on
very
his
far.
kneecap.
Didn't go far at all.
On the yep.
Right there.
Yep.
Right there. Not bigger than that.
Now it's a grassy knoll.
Nice. Put the archer up there
Looks like
on
spikes of
on the
crystal.
grassy knoll, and actually put it up real archer so he shoots at you. Just kidding. That was our last game.
Yeah, we're at it's overplayed now.
Uh-huh.
He's hiding in there. Just hiding in the crystals. Mini Gorg.
Sure, why not?
That's great. He looks like he would be friends with the Rock King.
That's true. I can see that.
He's part crystal. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. I think that's pretty
All
awesome
right.
game. I do want to try. This is a lot of visual. There's nothing about this that actually does anything for the record here.
Right.
It does have a box collider. It's for hacking only though. Has 2 hackable transforms, oddly. Don't really need that. Take off one of those. I need to have 2 of those. Okay. So we're gonna add on.
Having volume.
Actually, I don't even want that box collider either. I don't need that one. I need to hack this. It's fine. Yeah, we're gonna add basically. Well, they could do a hazard teleporter. I think we just instead. I want to try out.
Damage volume.
It's doing a damage volume. Hold on. Else could be healing volume. That's why I found called damage volume because it's a health. Yep, something health.
Health change volume. Let's see if that's a script.
Do you see the volume? Yeah, where is it? I'm missing it. Health change volume. Where do you see that?
Oh, I thought I saw it. I do not. Okay. It was the modifier.
Health change mount. Nope.
Hmm.
That's okay. We can do the hazard teleporter thing if we want to. Isn't there actual pre-built version as well?
Ooh.
Let's see. I forget what we had in here. Hazard. No, I guess not. Terrible box. That's okay. That's not a big deal. That's it. We have a lot of changes here. Make sure everything still works correctly.
Mm-hmm.
How are we doing on time, Eric?
We're on the home stretch, I think.
Okay. Okay. Don't want to get focused on the details. Bigger picture. Bigger
Yeah.
picture.
Mm-hmm.
We built a racer.
Stay on target.
It's working. Stamped. It's extra appropriate for today.
Put another visual in there, 3 and 2 as well. Try that out.
Oh wait, yeah, we gotta test out the balance.
Looks like so much fun. I think more power-ups too along the way. There's more power-ups everywhere.
Yeah.
Like right here, some power-ups we get.
Yep.
Shortcut right there. That's a mini shortcut you can do. Cut a little shorter. My jump height's nice though. I like that.
Oh! Did you miss a checkpoint?
No, the checkpoint's only at the end. Remember,
That's
we
right.
checkpoint on the branch.
Nice.
I jumped. I got extra height off that.
Oh man. Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa. Nice.
Then you got a boost.
I got a boost out of that, so I'm gonna go ahead and go up here. We're gonna go boost some more.
She's got rocket shoes.
I don't know if that worked very well.
The pack of boosts are weaker boosts than the other ones. No, it's not only platforms are. Because you can use it anywhere. It's a little more powerful. But you can do it if you want to.
I like that those guys are kicking that little rock right there and using that as a little bit of an extra
I'm
ramp
trying to do
too.
one of these if I can. Oh no! Oh, power slide. It was a bad idea.
Too far, too far, too far.
Awesome positioning there, but it's alright. We'll make it back. Make it up. We'll make it up. It's fine. I hit them over there. I'm
Yeah.
sticking out there a little bit.
I don't think you're gonna catch them, dude.
You gotta believe. Great.
Whoa! What?
Just nudged him a little bit.
Yeah.
Helping hand.
Oh,
we go.
guys, hey, what?
Oh, I mean, it's really hard to shoot on a track a lot bigger and a little more broad. It's hard to actually hit some of the guys.
Well, and like relative to her size, the laser looks small.
It does, yeah.
Because I think the camera's back a little bit, probably, right? Or is it the same?
I think it's the same camera actually. Usually a little more distant, a little more view. Around here, it's kind of like laser right there. Like, yeah, should have saved it for then. Right, this is fully playable. I mean, AI still needs a couple tweaking here and there, but it's doing pretty well. A little bit of polish could really be a fun game, actually. Don't jump there; it's not helpful. Just go too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, the power up in the middle there is that's
Too
like
high, too high.
perfectly balanced, just like
Third place.
nice.
It's all right.
All right.
You want to do some tweaking, Greg, or anything? We want to see visuals. Right? Try it Archer real quick, see if it works.
Yeah, I would
the
say
cards.
drop in a couple. Yeah,
Let's see what it does.
drop in.
I'm not sure.
Drop in an RTS guy and drop in a Weasel guy on one of the cars and just see what they look like.
Oh yeah, I want to be a Weasel. Racing Weasel, that sounds hilarious. Gameplay, UI. I'm not gonna get any ones we already have. I'm just gonna add new ones. Why replace them? Just add new
And you
ones
can
in
have
there.
as many.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
here.
say just make some of the AI guys look like them.
Oh, I want to be that though.
That's fine too.
I want to be a Weasel bully.
But
Porque no los dos.
I
Weasel bully goes there.
want to see what the enemies look like. Is it
We can do it. We can do
really
that too. We can do it too. Weasel bully. What's the one more
Then we
try?
can
Oh no,
do-
let's try
then we can do the fast enough to
undead.
furries.
Undead mage racing units. That's pretty good. For now, we're just gonna go ahead and use the stats for the soccer player for right now. Just a shortcut.
Sure.
They can use stats for any time that you want to.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Alright,
awesome.
we will
Make
try
around
Greg's
just
idea as
around.
well. We will take an AI here and see what
Mhm.
that does.
I'd like to see what it
under
looks
our
like.
terrain. Take one of our medium racers here. We have
Sure.
a couple of them. Let's take off his visuals. Don't need those. And we'll say, which one do you want? Weasel?
Put in one of the weasels. Yep.
Let's put in the Weasel Rabbit.
Rabbit. Yep.
It's frothing constantly.
Yep.
Very, very friendly.
Yep.
That is not what I want. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. Let's put it a little lower than I wanted to. Let's put it up there. There we go. Want to double check. Do they point? Yeah, point to the visuals. We say, hey, point to your visuals. Great. Let's see if he animates at all. If he does, great. If
Mhm.
not, well, that's all right.
Then we learned something.
Yeah.
I like you can see them sitting up on the
Mhm.
software. It's like
Just watching over.
yeah.
Keep an eye out.
Yes.
Armpit powers. He's running so fast.
This might be even better.
He's running so fast. He's doing his own thing. Oh, he's cruising. He's cruising.
This is amazing.
Weasel racing.
Yeah.
It's like new extreme sport.
Yep.
He'll never catch me.
Oh, just the animation is
It's
so
hilarious.
perfect
Yeah.
for that because he's frantic.
He is very
Yeah.
frantic. He is trying his hardest, and he is struggling. He's in second place. Oh, not anymore. That
Oh
cut
my
off there.
And the boost is coming out of his
Your
armpits.
Yeah.
Big boost. Let's go. Big boost time.
Oh, we didn't do too well there.
We still made it off. That's fine. You get a speed, you can still ride the curves.
Oh my, this is great.
The checkpoint, we have to that one. You can't get that one. The checkpoint on it. We can go this way. Try and cut off a little time, maybe.
Oh man, I would play a
shortcut
game
a
of
little
just
bit.
racing weasels.
Right?
This is
We
great.
can do it. It's super easy now.
We have the
I'm
technology.
gonna-
We
I'm
have the
gonna- after
power.
I restart. I want to see if the RTS is in it or not.
Oh, sure. Uh-huh.
We didn't try that one yet.
Oh
Yep.
man. Oh,
Like
so
the
good.
night. Let's put in the night.
We got the mage right here. Let's try the mage who's already hooked up to
Oh,
go.
sure.
I don't know if it's good animate or not. Oh, it's trying something.
I mean, they just float usually, right?
Oh,
So-
it's running.
Oh,
Yeah. She's
yes.
running. Go mage, go. She is running. She doesn't run as hard as the guys do, but she's still running.
Mhm.
You know, I'll give her credit. She's
Mhm. She doesn't have to because she floats.
It's true. She's got to have a little bit
So
there.
she does.
Yeah.
So she's kind of like rowing more than she's running because she's floating.
It's true.
You can see your little like skull torso
Mm-hmm.
rotating there.
I like it. Now we can all. Now I know they all work. We can do all kinds of
Yeah.
customization here.
This is our mascot racer. We did it.
Yep. Yeah, what are we
It's a
hitting
wall
right there?
Yeah, something sticking up out of the ground probably. We'll look into that. That doesn't make sense. She's a mage. Of course you can boost.
Uh-huh.
Why can't
Yep.
she?
It's magic out of her hands almost. It looks like.
Yes.
Hello, it's the weasel. It's the
Oh!
weasel. I
Oh!
think I hit that. Did I hit the
Nailed
weasel?
it.
I'm not quite sure. He shouldn't have collision, I don't think.
I don't think so. I think he went right through him.
Yeah. No, we are accurately in fourth place. It's accurate now. If we had the head
Okay.
right there, it's working there.
What's our little glitches we're
And
hitting?
now I think we're in first. Though. Yeah, it's definitely it's not perfect. It's having a little trickiness with figuring out where we are.
Yeah, that was a direct hit on that weasel.
More waypoints. Yeah.
It was.
More waypoints to improve the accuracy of the positioning as well. If we wanted to get more waypoints in there, because the player also basically is used for when you tell me what position you're in. You say, "Hey, which checkpoints have you finished? Which lap are you on? And which waypoints are you near?" And try and navigate from there essentially. So I'm trying to figure out your position eventually, your order, if you will. This is pretty good.
Hey, look
though.
at that tree.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go back to our editor and do a final pass of a couple more characters.
And we'll push it live.
Yeah. It's remarkably well, though. I'm really happy with it so far.
Mm-hmm.
This feels like the very appropriate place to end. I feel like we've had a big breakthrough here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to let this guy real quick here. 'Cause it seemed like I made it bigger, but not all the way. Yeah, look at that. That's how big that is. That's why.
Oh, so the pickup was
Yeah.
small?
Yeah. If I scaled the interesting. I scaled the whole thing. Wasn't enough, though. Okay, we'll scale it a little bit too.
You might not have been on the top level when you selected it. I do that every so often in here.
Actually not scaling that still. Let's see. Sphere collider. Interesting. Maybe found a small bug there with that guy, but we can always do it this way though. And that'll definitely work.
That will do it.
Maybe found a small bug with our sphere collider there.
Mhm.
We'll check that out afterward. Is that 2 maybe? 2.5 is fine.
Yep.
We'll check
Yeah,
that back
we'll
off
get a little
again.
Let's go see if we can figure out what they're hitting on that
Yep,
hillside
let's do all the
too.
sphere colliders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On the hillside up here, yes. It's something an awkward thing you bump into there. I'm guessing it's. It doesn't have collision, so I don't know what we're hitting. That's rather strange.
They don't have collision.
This guy has collision. Let me take that off, I guess. It doesn't actually have collision, it's visuals only. That's fine. The
Mhm.
player doesn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and remove his too.
Well, if they're watching the stream, they'll know.
That's fine. Maybe this guy had a weird collision on him. That's my only guess. Or this guy here could. Nope, no collision on that guy.
Hmm.
Alright, we'll check it out. Alright,
More power ups.
yeah, more power up, exactly. Exactly my thought. Power up. It's called like, right there. Pick up power up. 2 group, 3 group, 4 group. That's some 4s in there.
Somewhere around there as they come off that one turn.
Yeah, I think right around this one right here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Would be good. Give him a little, I think 3 group is nicely here. That should work. Let's see it from there.
Just before
Hope
the
you-
split, maybe.
Yeah. No, actually, that's too much on the lower. The lower's a little harder, I think. It's on the lower track only. But the reason to go there, right? Like the reason to get
Mhm.
power ups. You go down here,
Do you think that's harder though, or isn't that shorter though? Isn't that a slightly shorter path? That's what I was wondering. Like if it's slightly longer, you'd want to put the power ups on the one that's slightly longer, so it gives you the reason
That is
for
the
Okay.
direct
doing it.
path.
Alright, I'll put it over here then. You're right. I agree with that.
Because you're losing a little bit of time to get your power ups.
Let's put them back here a little more, I think. Something like right here.
Where's the waypoint at that's up there, right? Because you'd want to put it somewhere close to the waypoint so they steer towards them, or will they steer towards them?
They automatically switch around a little bit,
Power ups, okay.
but not overly aggressive. They're not gonna be like,
Mhm.
oh hey, I'm trying to get over here. I have to take a sharp turn. Like the waypoint's
Mhm.
more important. But they will be like, hey, it's
But power
nearby.
ups will
If
call
it's
that
kind of
to
along
them.
the way.
Okay.
Any collectible action, I can put a pineapple down. They're trying to get a pineapple too.
Oh, cool.
They don't care what it is. Like, I'll take that. I'll carry it. It's great.
Mhm.
They can't actually use a pineapple, obviously, but they
Mhm.
can still have them.
They
So
still like them.
technically,
Yeah.
they could get keys, and they could open doors.
They could. It's definitely
Oh,
possible.
jeez.
You could get crazy stuff into this. We could do like a giant door. Like, we could do like a giant door blocking a shortcut, and then you get the key on one lap. Next time you can take the door.
Oh,
Uh-huh,
man.
to
all
open it
kinds
up
of
the
crazy
next time.
stuff. Yeah,
Mhm.
you could do that.
Or like
this
pinball,
level's
where
kinda hard to
you
build
unlock a
into.
different path or like different
Yeah.
stuff.
I think that would be better with a more linear level. It's kind of a big circle. Kind of hard.
Right.
You do across the middle, I guess, but like it has to be really easy.
And if you opened it, then other players would get to use it ahead of you.
That's true. That is true. Well,
Maybe it's the other way around.
AI
Maybe
would
maybe you actually get it and it opens up and it's a trap or something for the other players.
Nice. Could, because we could put something through it once you went through. I mean, we could set the door to auto close too, so then it could
like
close.
a trap door or something.
So it
When you're on a pad
wouldn't
or
consume the
anything.
key, but you
Yeah.
could set it to
Open
auto
and close.
close.
Yeah, so they can like
right?
sneak by with you if they're lucky.
Right.
But otherwise, they couldn't. Yeah.
Right. Otherwise, then it would close right in their face. Just
And you
as
could do it on
jump
a
through.
timer or something, right? Where it's like
Could be that too. Yep.
that's
All
funny.
right, so we have first boost up there, second boost up there.
Power ups. And then
Launch.
we want one more set of power ups down here.
I feel like it's not really time to use them in there and there. So I think it's good right now. You could launch on here, land there, get more power ups there. You couldn't shoot.
Oh,
them at
right,
that
because they're
time.
right on the. Yes, they're right there.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes.
It's actually a pretty short track, to be fair.
Yeah.
But this is a pretty short track. Clearly, you want to have 5 laps then, I think, right? Just make it
Yeah.
a little longer.
500. No.
That should be under our
It's the Alex 500.
race data. Get 5 laps.
That seems good.
What if you did 4.5?
And starting line boost makes it a little harder. If you get the boost, you get an extra 3 boosts.
And what is that if you're holding
So
forward?
if you count down and you hit the forward button within the last 0.5 seconds of the time counting down, you'll get this boost applied to you.
I didn't know that.
We can go a little
Mario
lower, but
Kart.
hey, 0.25 be more accurate. Now it's harder to get, but a greater boost. And you get a little acceleration boost as well.
I didn't
Perfect.
Just a
know
little boom.
that. I did that once and I didn't understand what it had allowed me to do
Yeah,
that.
start, it's a little timing. 3,
There's all these secrets
2,
in here.
1, go!
There's all these
What
little
time is it?
secrets in our game that we don't
All right.
know
All right.
any.
Here
We're
we
about
go,
90
the moment of
dollars.
truth.
We did more characters. More characters first, right? We didn't do that yet.
All right. Yep.
One last week, and we're done. We had a couple more characters in there for the AI, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep
I
one.
think
Let's
so.
keep one of each original and make everyone else special, or cover everybody. What do you think?
Just replace one of so let's put in like a knight
Okay.
or something.
It is pretty easy to do, so we just gotta drop in here. Find our terrain group, which had everybody inside of it. Actually, all these things should add to the train realistically. Cause I feel like if you move the train, one of them will move with the train. Is why I'm parenting like that. AI, we have. This one here is
Let's do one of the heavy guys as one of the knights.
This is the weasel. I'm gonna name him Racer. Weasel. Bully. Okay. Have you got a knight? Okay.
Yeah. And the undead knight.
Racer. Undead knight. Take visuals, delete those. Filter by RTS, type in knight. Once the visuals for the undead knight, put him underneath there, just like that. And then make sure you link to it as well. It knows what its visuals are. Alright. Looking solid. Let's take one of these light racers here, put somebody else in here.
Mhm.
Let's do it. Humans? Want a human in there?
Mm-hmm. Worker, of course.
Pilby.
Okay, gotta have the human worker.
It has to be
You-
Pilby.
Right, type correctly today. Human. Let's see, so a light racer right there. Human worker visuals.
Yes. Oh man,
There you go.
is he going to be carrying his thing? Maybe.
I don't think he will be. No, I think that it turns it off by default
Mhm.
unless he tells them that in that certain state on his certain animation.
I mean, you could make a racer with the workers, and instead of power ups, it's ore.
you could, yeah. It's still on a medium off there. You have too many medium cards right now. This is racer worker. Alright, let's see how the medium we can get rid of here. What we got?
Now, if you put the Rock King in there, he won't animate though,
Now
right?
he's not a traditional avatar.
Oh,
He won't
use,
animate right away.
use the transport. Let's
That's
see.
gonna be really clunky. It
That's
doesn't
true.
have the same sort of thing to it.
That's true. And it balances weird too when it goes off
Yeah.
edges. I've tried doing that. It'll start to turn sideways and stuff. But that would have been freaking cool though.
Could you have a transport walking through the level?
Potentially, you might come to have it walk across the level. They don't have
Mhm.
navigation on the visuals, so you
Yeah.
need to tell them to walk across the level. But this is the
Off in the distance, like in AT-AT.
archer. Alright, so we have. Oh yeah, we still have one extra medium still. Okay, we're gonna fix that. So the heavy here. Let's also make sure they're all set up correctly as well before we move
Mhm.
on. You can just check to see that. Visuals. Oh, one with us, that's what it is. One with us, and actually. So yeah, we only have one medium. That's good. Everyone's set then. We have one of each cart. Different people. We
Cool.
have variety as well.
Right.
Do we want to do any final tweaks to our stats or options?
For our own car,
Yeah,
I would
for
make our
our
own
cart
car
selection
jump
stuff.
just slightly better.
On which one? On all of them? Any of them? We have all these options right here we can play with. So.
The car
Oh,
itself.
so all the cars have a little higher jump on ours? Okay. So we can make a point, we think 0.6?
Sure.
That's 6. That would be a huge jump. So not as good as a soccer player, but they can still get a little bounce to
Yeah.
them.
Or I suppose you can always adjust it, maybe make the light one jump higher than the
Heavy
heavy
gets
one or
0.4.
something, but yeah.
Yeah, he'll be heavy at 0.3. He doesn't jump very high. Look at the medium 0.4 and light at 0.6.
That works.
A little bit. Oh, that's good. A
Mhm.
little extra boost there. 0.05. That's the exact middle.
Mhm.
Perfect.
I like it.
All right. Final call here. Any changes?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not till we actually
I'm
play
in.
them.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I think we're out of time for any more changes after this. So
Mhm. Gotta publish it still.
that's true. Publish it out.
So we're gonna take some
Screenshots,
screenshots,
publish it.
publish it.
Wrap it up.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm impressed. This is great.
This actually turned out much better than I thought it was.
Yeah.
This was amazing.
Mhm.
I didn't know how easy it would be to change the visuals like that and have it work flawlessly. I want to be that guy. I want to start that. I want to be the boring kart racer. I
Mhm. You want to be the
something
weasel, dude.
exciting. Yeah, the weasel.
The weasel's
pretty
hilarious.
It
As
just
much as
needs
I like-
sounds
as much
like.
as I like- yeah. As much as I like Black Law, the weasel looks hilarious at running.
What's
And
the,
the
I want
rabbit
the
one.
archer a little bit too. What's he kind of like? Oh yeah, he's going.
This is great.
Ah!
Oh man.
No one got a gun? Usually someone always gets a gun and then shoots
I'd
the
say.
living bejesus out of
I am
everyone.
definitely in first right now. This is good.
Oh.
We can fix our point a little bit if we want to with final tweak there as well, but
The
I
boost.
have the pack right now.
Yeah, the boost is hilarious.
And the fact that
Especially
he's purple and the color's purple, like it's just
Yeah.
perfect.
the fact that it looks like it comes out of his armpits
Yeah.
is what's hilarious.
Keep the boost going. I even power slid once though. We could tweak power slide, make it easier to power slide,
Hmm.
and make that a little more useful and a little more usable. For this, 'cause it's even on the main track on the big landing you can turn. We don't have any of those at this level though, so it'd be kind of hard to
Oh!
do that.
Oh.
Get out of here, guy.
I don't even know how he caught up to you.
Got some good boosts, I guess.
Yeah.
Archer has stunts. Like that pillar, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's something with
I
it.
didn't even know the pillar had anything on
But
it.
we looked at it and it didn't have collision.
didn't
God, look at
think
that
so.
guy go.
Oh man, you're one of those people that puts the slick at the ramp. Evil man.
I think it went too wide though. Unless she made it.
Yeah, I don't
right.
know where he went. We like lost
Oh, no.
him somewhere.
Wait, did you miss the lap? or
I
did
don't
it
know.
count?
Oh, one lap 3. I think we hit it.
Okay.
Lap 3. We can make that thing a little taller too, make
Yeah.
that safe if we want to.
Just
All
in
kinds of things
case.
you could do there.
Oh.
I showed this I get a power up. It's important to recycle. You know, keep your power ups going.
We were supposed to save the gun so we could actually try to kill somebody and see if we
That's
could take
true.
them out of the race.
So we gave him a lot of health though. I don't think we'd be able to very easily.
We didn't test that yet.
Oh, thank you. Hey. Keep going. Keep going. Here, run with the weasel.
I'm never gonna get over that running animation as a race. Like,
I like the water part. I think that's a
Yeah.
little accidental effect too.
do you see that guy just land straight into
Yeah.
the lava? Just evaporated.
That's true. As soon as if we put damage volumes and stuff in there,
We
right,
could
we
actually
could
kill
actually
him and
kill
then,
him.
yeah.
Take him out of the race.
Lock our ups there
Consequences.
A little bit.
So are you really in first? Or
I don't know. I have a feeling it's not being very accurate right
Yeah, I don't
now,
think
which
so.
I'm not.
Well, let's figure
It's
that
hard to
out.
keep track. Yeah, I'll have to look into that more. I
So
keep hitting that
something
most
about the
stuff.
corner of that, but we looked at that.
I didn't see anything, but it could still be there.
Yeah. Maybe there was a
I look quickly. So we
child
might
on
miss
it or something we didn't
Could be a
see.
child glider, something like that.
Oh, we got the gun. Let's see if we can kill him.
I hit him. I spun him out. He's not dead, but I spun him out. So he's damaged now. Light cart is damaged. If we hit him again, maybe we'll kill him. But I'm not sure we'll be able to do it with 1 lap left.
Oh my god, is that his tongue sticking out too?
Probably.
Oh, probably,
the side,
yeah.
I
He
think.
often does. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It is. Yeah. Weasel boost, go.
Yeah.
Weasel boost.
Engage.
Don't put the pillar this time.
Yeah, I'm supposed to stay a little wide.
Oh, you ran into your
Oh,
own,
I didn't even see it.
you ran into your own power up.
Oh no, in second now.
You'll be the
Wide
architect
left
of your
pillar?
own demise.
I was.
Yeah, you have failed.
No. Just hoping and dreaming.
Uh-huh.
I'll take second place.
Oh.
Hey, second place. Third and second lap. That's pretty good.
That
I
was
am thrilled with this game. Let's go back to the editor
fantastic.
and publish this.
Yep, publish this bad boy.
Yep. You'll be able to hop onto the
That'd be
content portal and download and play and
Edit.
Yeah,
Edit better.
fix the problems we ran
Fix-
into and
fix
take time
things.
for. Maybe we'll go back
'Cause
to
the
it.
problems that are in there we put in deliberately so people could fix them,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yes, right? Yeah.
All right. So we hit publish. Make sure it'll save. That's fine. We're already saved. But let's save again. Make sure it's finalized. Puts in its final state.
Yep.
Camera mode. Most important part here.
Definitely got to take one of those guys
yeah.
from the other side, right? Yep.
So if you
I
swing
think-
back
I
and
think a
look
low
back
shot,
toward the
maybe?
start line, you'll actually see the race. Like so, if you go up a little high, and you'll actually see the. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Yeah. I like that.
There we go. Cool. Perfect.
Okay, that's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where else we going now? Let's see.
Probably. Oh, with that in the foreground, kind of in like overlooking the whole. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get some shots on the track level.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Nice.
Nice and low here.
That looks good. All
And
right.
now it's the racer.
Yes.
We can get six shots for our entire portfolio of images here. Let's take a few of them here and we'll pick our favorites. Like that. It's very. What's down there? I don't know. I'm curious.
Mhm. And maybe one from the actual start line, like we can get a good shot down there
Sure.
somehow.
I'll do one high shot as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You can see all the chaos
Yep.
framing up like that. That looks-
Specifically the lava.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright, then we'll start line for the last shot. We'll pick our 6 favorites
Yeah.
and go from there.
Let's see if we can get a decent shot from down somewhere down at the start of the line.
Oh yeah, because we got to be able to see all the different
Mhm.
maps.
Oh, yeah.
All the different dudes.
There's
That should probably be one of the first ones actually. Yeah, that's great.
Like that right there. There's a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's showing it. It's focusing on them only.
Yeah. Perfect.
That'll work. Okay,
Alright.
done with that. Community stream racer.
Mascot racer.
Mascot racer. I like it.
Perfect.
This is our initial upload. Always a good version.
Yeah.
I want to start off. What's
So-
exciting? What do you think?
'Cause it's
You want
kinda-
to draw them in, right?
Right.
I would
I think
say
That is that. Are my
the
favorites.
first
I
one
think.
probably,
Okay.
and then the mascots probably,
Mm-hmm.
and
We actually,
maybe
we actually got exactly 6 photos, so we can put
And
them
then
all
the
in.
map, maybe.
then
But,
the
but you only
overview.
get so many on
That's
that
true,
first
yeah.
picture, right?
Okay.
And I think that's
Yeah.
a good start, so they get a
And
good
some
idea
detailed
of.
views here,
yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that. That would be nice.
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Beautiful. Yeah, we got 6. That's perfect. We got 6 photos back. So
All right.
Publish preview. Everything
Yep.
correct there.
Mm-hmm.
That you'll see. Boom, 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 boom. Beautiful.
great.
Change log description.
Mhm.
Publish.
All right,
All right, and that's it for us. That's a wrap.
and that's the game.
Thank you for joining us. It was really fun again.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Thanks everyone, and I'll share this link out, put it in the description as well as on our social media channel. So, thanks. See you
Okay.
next time.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
I love when we get those little happy accidents like that. It just
Beautiful.
works out awesome.